And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Harmon Field here in Wapakoneta, where tonight WOSN brings you the Division 6 Regional Championship game. It is the St. Henry Redskins taking on the Marion Local Flyers. This is our pregame report. It's brought to you by Moeller Trucking. We'd like to wish all local programs good luck in tonight's game from Moeller Trucking. I'm Mike Shep, here to bring you a little play-by-play for tonight's game. Alongside to break it down for us is Garrett Seawright. Marion Local comes in at 10-2, and St. Henry is 9-3. And right now we're going to take a look at our keys to the game. They're brought to you by G.A. Windsor, the original recycler. When you see the orange truck, think green from G.A. Windsor. Garrett, let's break it down for us. First of all, from Marion Local's perspective.
Well, for Marion Local, they need to win the first quarter. It's something that they've done, or something they haven't done so far this season. They need to get out early. They're a second-half team so far. Well, they're winning the first quarter, but only winning by 8 points, 63-55 throughout the entire season. So that's important. They need to blitz Kyle Stahl. They need to make him move in the pocket and try to get him to throw on the run. And lastly, they need to force turnovers and not turn the ball over. That'll be a big key tonight for the Flyers.
Okay, for St. Henry, coming off a 1-9 season a year ago, they find themselves in a regional title game. What about the Redskins?
Well, they need to play Stahl ball. They need to get the ball into Kyle Stahl's hands and let him make plays. He's done it all season for the St. Henry Redskins, and that'll be a big key for them. They also need to get the ball to Jordan Bender. He is a big playmaker on the offensive side of the ball. And Post D, Alex Post is one of their leading tacklers for the Redskins, and he'll need to fly all over the football field tonight and try to find J.C. Gottemiller if the Redskins are going to be successful.
Okay, folks, those are our keys to the game. So the stage is set. It should be a good one. A rematch of two MAC rivals here in the regional championship game in Division 6. It's St. Henry and it's Marion Local, and it's going to be coming your way next. This is the pregame report brought to you by Moeller Trucking. And welcome back, everybody, to Harmon Field here in Wapakoneta. It's the Division 6 Regional Championship game. The St. Henry Redskins and the Marion Local Flyers right here on WOSN. Mike Shep, Garrett Seawright. Thanks a lot for being with us here for playoff football as we're in week 3 and at the regional championship round. Marion Local comes in at 10-2. St. Henry is 9-3. Marion Local won the regular season matchup by a score of 38-22. So Garrett, I know you're a MAC scholar of sorts, and this is a rematch of two MAC powers that happens quite a bit, and the stage is set tonight for another big battle.
Well, that's exactly right, Mike. Marion Local's probably sick of seeing MAC teams. They played 8 of them during the regular season. This is their second time playing one in the postseason, and very easily could play one next week as well. So probably looking to get rid of these MAC foes, but a team they know well, and we should get a good one here tonight from these two schools.
Alaric Keller was the kickoff that time, and he basically shanked that football out of bounds. So it's going to be good field position for St. Henry to start the first possession of this football game, as they're going to bring it out, I believe, to the 40-yard line.
I believe going to be the 35.
Okay, the 35-yard line.
Still great field position for St. Henry. Can't be upset with starting at the 35-yard line. So great start for the Redskins, starting at their own 35.
And Kyle Stahl is the quarterback. He is a 4-year starter for the St. Henry Redskins. He is the show. He has over 2,200 yards in passing, almost 900 yards rushing. This kid can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, for being as big as he is, he's listed at 6'4", 220. He moves really well for a big quarterback.
And he looks even bigger than that, just from field level. Stahl straight ahead, going to call his own number here, and he surges forward to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 on the first down carry for Kyle Stahl.
A design quarterback run there for Stahl, just taking the snap and getting what he can. A nice 5-yard gain there on first down, and something that the Redskins can play off of later on this drive as well as the game. There's play action passes they can run to that. So a lot of things they can do with that look right there on that first play.
And Kyle Stahl carried the ball 28 times last week against Ada. So this is a play they've used a lot. So we'll see what happens here on the 2nd and 5 call. They're at the 40-yard line. We're just underway here from Harmon Field. Kyle Stahl operates almost exclusively from the shotgun formation. And Stahl's going to take it straight ahead again, picking his way. He gets to about the 42 or 43-yard line before the Marion Local defense converges. Peyton Kramer, one of the youngsters, in on the stop that time, along with Kyle Mesher. Mesher, the leading tackler, number 56 for the Flyers.
Just strength on strength blocking there from St. Henry. Not doing anything fancy, no pulling guards or anything like that. Just putting a hat on a hat and trying to get what they could. Able to pick up about 2 there, makes it 3rd and short for the Redskins.
St. Henry has a pretty balanced offense. In fact, last week they had the exact number of yardage running and passing against Ada, 202 yards each.
Certainly keeps the defense honest that way.
3rd and 2. Okay, Stahl going to throw this in the middle, and it is complete. And with the reception that time is Osterholt, Matt Osterholt, who had 26 catches coming in. Just a little curl pattern over the middle, Garrett, and it was enough for the first down at the 46.
Yeah, they faked the swing pass out here to the running back, and everybody kind of drifted that way, thinking Stahl's going to throw that easy pass to pick up the 2 yards, and finds Matt Osterholt over the middle for the first down.
So on the third down conversion here for St. Henry, they get a fresh set of downs at the 46-yard line. St. Henry comes in averaging 27 points per game offensively. And once again from the shotgun formation, Kyle Stahl with 2 backs behind him, throws a little bubble screen out here. It's going to go to Reichert. Adam Reichert picks his way to about the 49-yard line where Mesher brings him down.
Nice design play there for St. Henry. They loaded this side of the field up with blockers, knowing that they're going to swing it out there. So a nice formation drawn up there by the Redskins to set up the running back in nice give him some room to work there, and nice 3-yard pickup there on first down. And
Kyle Stahl spreads it around. He has 4 different receivers who have over 20 catches so far this year. So this is a case where the defense just can't lean their tendencies toward 1 or 2 guys.
Yeah, there's not one guy that you just have to stop on St. Henry's offense outside of Kyle Stahl.
Okay, this is Kyle Stahl with it. He's going to turn upfield across midfield. Stahl surges forward to about the 47-yard line in Marion local territory. That's a pickup of about 4. And it's going to be third down and about 3. On the stop that time for the Flyers was Adam Berkey, who's the starting quarterback for Marion Local, but from the safety position, he made the stop.
Nice job there by Stahl to not stretch it out laterally and able to cut up field and get some yards there. It's tough as a quarterback running the option to not try to get that ball outside. You have to get it upfield as fast as you can, and he did a nice job up there being patient and getting the ball upfield.
We're going to call this third down and a long 3 on your first Federal scoreboard. Just under 9 minutes left in this first quarter. And a third down situation here for St. Henry.
This formation, they threw the swing pass out of, definitely a formation that Kyle Stahl can run out of as well.
Okay, Stahl is going to look to try to throw this little screen pass out, and it's incomplete. It was intended for Osterholt, but pretty good coverage there that time by Adam Berkey, as they had that one diagnosed pretty well, Garrett.
Yeah, great blitz there from Marion Local as well. Getting guys to the quarterback from the outside, and Berkey doing a nice job downfield in coverage. So forcing the punt for St. Henry.
Alex Post is the punter. He's a good one, averages about 38 yards per punt. Marion Local is going to send back Dustin Reithman. Alex Post, the punter, does a lot for St. Henry. Plays both ways, kicks extra points, kicks field goals.
Fantastic defensive player.
Had 2 interceptions last week against Ada. He'll hit this one from about his 45-yard line. This is a very high kick. Incredibly high. Hits at the 30 and is going to bound inside the 25. To right around the 22-yard line. So that's going to be a 25-yard punt. And Marion Local, with the stop, will put their offense in the field for the first time tonight.
That's a 5-play drive for St. Henry, only able to muster 11 yards. Took off 3:31 off the clock. So nice job by the Marion Local defense there. And now their offense gets their first crack at the moment.
And we're going to take a look at Adam Berkey, listed at 6'6", 200. He's a junior, 1,756 yards passing this year. He has 12 touchdowns. And the main running back is J.C. Guttemiller, number 13, in behind him in the I position. 5'10", 160. Guttemiller over 1,300 yards rushing this year and 26 touchdowns. This is Guttemiller. Gets the ball here. There's a fumble. The ball's loose in the backfield. Let's see who's got it. It's St. Henry's ball. So Guttemiller fumbles it right off the first carry, and it bounded behind the line of scrimmage at about the 15 or 16-yard line. One of the Marion Local youngsters was able to pounce on that pigskin, and we have the first big play of the game, Garrett.
J.C. Guttemiller had a fumbling problem at the start of the season. It was something that they corrected. Something that he talked about after the game last week was that he had a fumbling problem at the start of the season. The way he's bounced back and had a fantastic year. The first carry of the regional final game, he coughs it up. We'll see how he responds the rest of the game, but great field position for St. Henry here.
So the first big turnover of this game goes the way of the red and white. So St. Henry brings it in. And they're going to have the ball right around, let's say, the 17-yard line for official statistical purposes, and a first down for the Redskins. Let's see if they can capitalize. Once again, it's Stahl in the shotgun formation. Fake up the middle. He's got the middle. Stahl gets across 10 yards to about the 8. He faked to his running back that time. He faked to the sweep on that time, Matt Osterhold, and this time Stahl took it up the middle. Nice gain of about 7 yards to the 10.
Yeah, you send that guy in motion and the defense starts to flow that way, thinking he's going to get the ball at a full sprint, and instead Stahl keeps it himself, works off that flowing defense back to the right side, able to pick up a big chunk of yardage there on first down.
You know, Garrett, Kyle Stahl, when he gets his shoulder set up field, he's like a power back at 6'4", 220. He's tough to tackle.
Yeah, that's a big boy, and when he puts those shoulders down and gets that pad level low, he's going to be tough to bring down, as he's evidenced so far here tonight.
Okay, 2 receivers to the right for Stahl. 2nd down and 3 from the shotgun. Again, he's going to run to his right. Stahl has room. Stahl has ankle tackled at about the 7 or 8 yard line. That was Alaric Keller on the stop that time, but I think Stahl has enough for the first down. Let's wait and see.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Keller, because if he doesn't make the tackle, really nobody is. So a nice job making the diving tackle, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Redskins.
So that was enough for the first down. So the St. Henry Redskins in business, 1st and goal at the 7, trying to prosper off a turnover as J.C. Guttemiller fumbled the football for Marion Local on their first carry from scrimmage. And they just made a first down, St. Henry did, and now they're in business at the 7.
Wouldn't be shocked to see Stahl keeping himself here. That's what's worked for them so far, and certainly that formation gives him the opportunity right here.
The Flyers shift their defense, so Stahl takes it to the right side. He's at the 5 yard line, maybe to about the 3.
Stahl just put his head down there, made one guy miss, and put his head down and was able to get inside the 5 yard line. So probably more power running you'll see from St. Henry here when they get this close to the goal line.
I think Peyton Kramer is one of the youngsters in on the stop that time. We're going to call that a pickup of 4 down at the 3 yard line. It's 2nd down and goal from the 3 for St. Henry.
Certainly 4 down territory here. We'll see how they call it here on 2nd down. Haven't shown a reason to get the ball out of Kyle Stahl's hands thus far, but might see a pass here on one of these downs.
Kyle Stahl awaits the snap. Now he's going to pitch this to the left side. Running back cuts up into the end zone for the touchdown. Yes, it's Adam Reichert. Adam Reichert on the pitch that time from Kyle Stahl, and goes into the end zone for the first touchdown of this game at the 6:22 mark.
Nice job by Reichert with the 2nd effort to get into the end zone. Stahl pitched out there to him just a little bit early, gave the defense time to get over there to him to try to bring him down, but instead a nice effort there by Reichert to get in the end zone. So a 3 yard touchdown score makes it 6-0 Redskins.
So the fumble proves costly for Marion Locals. St. Henry able to capitalize off the turnover. Alex Post here for the PAT. It's up, and he pounds it through. 6:22 left in this first quarter on the First Federal scoreboard. It is St. Henry 7, Marion Local nothing. You're watching WOSN. Welcome back, everybody, to Harmon Field here in Wapakoneta. Mike Shep, Garrett Seawright. 6:22 left in the first quarter. St. Henry has a 7-0 lead on the 3 yard touchdown run by Adam Reichert. That drive of 17 yards, 5 plays, set up by the fumble by Marion Locals' J.C. Guttemiller. St. Henry recovers, and they take it in 5 plays. So the first big break of this game goes the way of the red and white.
Yeah, only a 2-minute drive there as well. So moving quickly are the Redskins, and momentum certainly on their side thus far.
Okay, here's the kick by Alex Post. That comes up to Guttemiller, and he's hit at about the 21 or 22 yard line. And that's where Marion Local will begin their 2nd possession of the game. Their first one lasted only 1 play. But getting back to the Marion Local offense that we were going to talk about a little bit, Adam Berkey, 1,700 yards passing, Guttemiller, 1,300 yards rushing, and the receivers like Troy Homan, Hunter Wilker, Mark Toby. This has been a powerful offensive unit. They average around 32 points per game.
Yeah, and Berkey averages 5.6 yards a carry. J.C. Guttemiller averages 6.3 yards a carry. So some big yards on the ground for the Marion Local Flyers, and that's going to be their bread and butter here tonight.
Okay, Berkey with it. He's going to throw this one down the middle of the field. He has a man wide open, and it's dropped. Oh, my goodness. Hunter Wilker had that right in his hands down the seam, and he could not bring it in.
Yeah, nice pass there from Berkey, who sometimes struggles with accuracy, only completing 61% of his passes this season, 12 picks and 12 touchdowns. Hit Wilker right on the hands there and just wasn't able to corral it, bring it in close to his body. So a near disaster there for St. Henry, but a nice ball thrown there by Berkey right on the numbers.
Well, Marion Local is going to be saying, what if in this first quarter, if they hadn't coughed up the football on that play, what if Wilker had caught it? 2nd down and 10. Now Berkey turns it upfield. He's got some room. He's at the 30-yard line, gets to about the 31-yard line. So a nice pickup there of about 9 yards. St. Henry into the tackle that time was Jordan Bender.
Nice job by Berkey to cut it up inside his right tackle, pushing the defensive end out, and did a nice job cutting up inside and picking up a big chunk of yardage. They're going to make it 3rd and short here for the Flyers.
And Berkey is a very capable runner, has over 800 yards rushing this year. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 for Marion Local.
Redskins going to have 10 guys in the box.
On this short yardage situation, they're going to give the ball to Guttemiller, and he kind of jumps over the line of scrimmage, and he has the yardage for the first down. He gets to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, simple play there by Guttemiller, just handing him the ball and getting up over the pile when you only need 1 yard. Able to do that, and that's exactly what happened. Probably picked up 2 on the play.
So at the 33-yard line, Marion Local has their first down of the game with 5.5 minutes left here in this first quarter. They trail at 7-0 here on your First Federal scoreboard. 2 receivers to either side. Guttemiller back with Berkey. Guttemiller has the handoff, tries to cut upfield, and he gets maybe a yard or 2.
That's a play that Marion Local likes to run out of the shotgun. They pull both the backside guard and tackle over to the play side, and it just gives them more blockers and more room for J.C. Guttemiller to run. And a nice job by St. Henry there, shedding those blocks and getting the stop for only a gain of 3 for Marion Local.
That was Alex Post with that tackle. 2nd down and 7 now for Marion Local from the 36-yard line. They have defeated Bradford and Minster to get to this game. This is the 5th time in 6 years that Marion Local's been in a regional championship. So a very impressive playoff history for this program. Okay, play action here. Berkey has a man to the left side. Troy Homan, does he bring it in? Boy, what an impressive catch there. Schwederman was all over him, and Troy Homan managed to bring that ball in and maintain possession. It's going to be short of a first down, but how about that for an impressive catch, Garrett
That really was. That was a fantastic grab. Taking a hit as well, able to bring it back into the body after getting a shot right in the ribs. So a nice effort there by Troy Homan. Take a look at the replay. Berkey rolling to his left, and look at the catch from Homan. A fantastic grab there. Nice hit from Tyler Schwederman.
Okay, so we're back to live action here. 3rd down and 1 for Marion Local. Okay, Guttemiller has on the handoff, and Guttemiller gets across the 45 to about the 46 or 47-yard line. He was brought down there by Dylan Rammel for St. Henry, but not before another first down is picked up by Marion Local. So this Guttemiller over 1,300 yards for a sophomore. Very quickly looks to be, Garrett, very quick runner.
He keeps his legs under him really well. He looks like his legs are always shoulder width apart, which gives him the ability to cut really quickly and then able to get longer strides when he gets out in open field. But certainly a fantastic football player for just a sophomore. Okay, now Berkey's going to take it up the middle himself, gets across midfield to right around the 48-yard line. That's a pickup of 4 or 5 yards on the play for Adam Berkey, who's 6'6", listed at 200 pounds. So he's a load when he gets into the line there, and he falls forward to about a 4, maybe a 5-yard pickup on that play. Yeah, we talked about how well Kyle Stahl runs the ball. Berkey's certainly a running quarterback as well. 842 yards on the season coming into tonight's game. So he is a capable runner as well, and that's really allowed Marion Local to be pretty diverse on offense this far the entire season. They come shotgun sometimes, and then when they need to, they go back to their bread and butter under the eye. Okay, this is Berkey. He's going to throw this one well down the field. It is complete. It is complete to Austin Albers, and Albers is hit out of bounds at about the 12 or 13-yard line by Schwederman, but a big play there. That went from the 48-yard line to about the 12. That's a 35-yard pickup for Marion Local, so they had their first big play of the game. Yeah, that's right, Mike. All receivers going deep for Marion Local, and Berkey, another nice throw there on the dot, and puts the Flyers in the red zone for the first time. And Austin Albers has his first catch of the night, and it's first down. The ball at the 12-yard line, so that was a 36-yard pickup for Marion Local. And they're in the red zone for the first time. Okay, Guttemiller brings it up the middle. Good surge here by Marion Local's line, and Guttemiller still on his feet. Gets to about the 6 or 7-yard line, and a flag comes in. So the play goes to about the 7. Penalty marker on the field. Let's see what the infraction is. Could be a face mask here on St. Henry.
Oh, Garrett Seawright, you got to start playing my lottery tickets for me. You got it right. So on the tackle, evidently someone got into the face mask of Guttemiller. This is going to add to the gain to about the 3-yard line, and that makes it a first down, first and goal for the Marion Local Flyers. So they're answering after St. Henry went in for their touchdown. This is an impressive drive here for Marion Local.
Yeah, certainly moving the ball very well, something that Flyer faithful have to be excited about, and we'll get another whistle here.
Okay, we have an official stoppage of play here. And I'm not quite sure what the issue was.
They're trying to get it to second down. Or they're gonna, it's something with the change of the down box.
Well, Marion Local's going to re-huddle. I'm not sure if it's first down or if it's. I thought off the face mask penalty it would be a first down, but well, they're saying he didn't quite get to the first down. So it has to be second down, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't, because it's be down over with the penalty.
But it'll be first and 1.
Yes, I was going to say a very odd situation. It's going to be first and 1 at about the 2-yard, about the 2.5, 3-yard line. Okay, Berkey, he's waiting for the snap. Berkey's going to take it himself. He jumps forward, and I think he lost the football when he did.
He was very close. I think he was able to keep a hold of it, but it was rolling around out there, so Berkey avoids disaster there, almost Marion Local's second fumble of the night, but tried to dive over and wasn't able to just keep it close to his body, and it was loose there just for a second.
Well, you know, he gathered himself for the leap, and as he, let's take a look at it right here, Garrett.
That ball is on the top of his, he did lose it. It bounced off the top of one of his players' helmets, and luckily right back into his arm, but a close one there for Marion Local.
Near disaster for the gold and white there. Okay, but now they have a first and goal at about the 1-yard line. Okay, and then the ends in for the touchdown is Alaric Keller. Alaric Keller on the power of surge right into the end zone, and that concludes a very impressive drive of right around 79 yards. And Marion Local's answered at the 2:04 mark of this first quarter with their first touchdown of the game.
Yeah, 8-play drive there for the Flyers. Took 4 minutes off the clock and moved the ball very well there, and just an extra point away from tying this.
Okay, Kyle, excuse me, we'll see who the kicker is here in a moment. The kicker for Marion Local is Peyton Kramer, and he put it through. So with 2:04 left here in this first quarter, it's now Marion Local 7 and St. Henry 7. You're watching WOSN. MAC Athletics is proud to sponsor tonight's instant replay and to support all local athletic programs. That's MAC Athletics. Mike Shep, Garrett Seawright back here at Harmon Field in Wapakoneta. 2:04 left in this first quarter, and we're all tied up at 7. So Marion Local answers with an impressive 72-yard drive. Took over 4 minutes off the clock, and it was Alaric Keller going the last yard for the touchdown. Peyton Kramer with the PAT. Okay, here's the kickoff. It's a low liner, and it comes down the field. This is Osterholt with it. Osterholt to the 20-yard line, picks his way, gets to about the 23-yard line, and Keller, youngster, this made the PAT, the first contact for Marion Local, sweat the 23 or 24-yard line. St. Henry will begin their third possession of the night, and we're all tied up at 7.
Yeah, certainly an encouraging drive if you're a Flyer fan on that one. After the disastrous start, you come back, put together a nice 8-play, 72-yard drive. Take a lot of time off the clock, give your defense a rest, and able to punch it in. So we'll see what they come up with here on this defensive series for the Flyers. They're going with a 4-man front when so far this season, the majority of it, they've played a 3-4. So maybe make an adjustment to Kyle Stahl running the ball so well his first couple of drives.
Kyle Stahl, and that pass is deflected. Boy, he had a man open. And on the defensive play that time for Marion Locals, number 68, that was Chris Lochtefeld. And he did a nice job there because there was a receiver open out in the flat for St. Henry.
Yeah, Lochtefeld, one of the fantastic group of sophomores that play for the Flyers. He is a 6'3", 185-pound defensive end. So nice job getting his hands up in the air. They tell you as a defensive lineman that if you can't get to the quarterback, put your hands in the air, try to bat it down or distract somebody, and able to bat that one down. So a nice job there from Lochtefeld coming upfield and putting that one on the turf. 2nd and
10 for the Redskins. They're at the 24-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Kyle Stahl. Throws this one out to Osterholt. Osterholt has a little bit of room. He gets to about the 29-yard line, where he's brought down by Adam Bertke. So that's a pickup of about 5 or 6 yards on the play. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. And the ball is spotted squarely between the 29 and the 30-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and about 4 for St. Henry, just short of the 30-yard line.
Important series here for St. Henry. Marion Local with all the momentum thus far. It's a first down that they really need to pick up. Otherwise, they're going to be punting to Marion Local and giving the Flyers really good field position.
Kyle Stahl operates exclusively out of the shotgun formation. He's rolling right. Throws it, and it is complete, I believe. Is it to Bender, Jordan Bender? And
Tyler Schwederman, I believe. Oh, it was Jordan Bender. Tough to tell between the 6 and the 9 from.
And Bender caught that at about the 35-yard line, so he went right to the post where he's supposed to go, excuse me. And that was enough for the first down. So an impressive pass there by Kyle Stahl. Throw that right on a rope.
Yeah, put some nice zip on it, rolling to his right. And a nice job by Bender to get both feet down, catching the ball and putting those feet right on the turf, making sure that he gets credit for that catch and moving the chains.
Okay, first down from the 35-yard line for St. Henry. Fresh set of downs here. Okay, Kyle Stahl throws this one out. It is incomplete. Had Osterholt in the flat, but Stahl had to backpedal to buy time against that blitz, and he didn't have enough juice on that ball, Garrett.
Well, that blitz coming leaves the back out of the backfield completely open. And Stahl, if he would have stayed in the pocket and delivered a ball, either takes a shot or gets sacked. So doing the wise thing by backpedaling, but just not enough arm strength on that one to get it to Reichert out of the backfield. So brings up 2nd and long here. A nice idea there, and a nice smarts there shown by Kyle Stahl, knowing that the blitz is coming and that he has an outlet, just wasn't able to connect right there.
This drive has been exclusively through the air for St. Henry, who's makes their bacon usually off Kyle Stahl running the ball. Now the inside handoff here, and it's going to go to Osterholt, and he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage at about the 33 or 34-yard line. So they tried that little inside counter, if you will, but St. Marion Local would have none of it. There's plenty of white jerseys over there to bring Osterholt down.
Yeah, one of the few times that the Flyers don't blitz, and they just reading the offensive line, and they picked up exactly what was happening immediately. And a nice job flowing to the football and bringing Reichert down in the backfield. So going to be 3rd and long here for St. Henry once again.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter on your first Federal scoreboard. We're all tied up at 7. 3rd down and 11 for the St. Henry Redskins. Okay, Kyle Stahl, straight drop back here from the shotgun. Lofts this one out, and it's going to be incomplete. That was intended that time for Jordan Bender, but well overthrown, and 2 defenders out there with him on double coverage for Marion Local. You had Evan Fleck out there and Dustin Reithman, so St. Henry is going to have to punt.
Yeah, Flyers.
Is there a flag down here? I think there is.
Officials are talking.
Yes, there is a flag down on the play. So let's wait and see. Defensive holding. Oh, that's tantamount to a turnover there, Garrett, because defensive holding usually is an automatic first down.
And it'll move the ball, bring up 3rd and 1. So a big swing there for St. Henry. Instead of sending their punt unit out on, they're going to send their big guys out. Number 53 is Aaron Post, a 6 foot, 205-pound offensive lineman. So probably wouldn't be shocked here to see Kyle Stahl keep it himself. The big 6'4" quarterback only needing a yard.
Yes, it's not an automatic first down the way it is in the pro level. It's 3rd and 1 though, so new life here for St. Henry. Flags down here, and I think St. Henry is going to be guilty of a penalty. It's going to be a procedure call against the Redskins. Yes. Our referee tonight is Rick Merb, and lately here his crew's been busy. We've had a couple of penalties here, and this one hurts the cause of the St. Henry Redskins. It'll take it back to the 39-yard line, so instead of a 3rd and 1, it's going to be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, a little back and forth there for field position there, but 3rd and 6 now for St. Henry. Important here for Kyle Stahl to recognize the coverage, because the Flyers have been checking in and out of different coverages, and looks like they're going to play man-to-man here, so it's going to be important for him to find the right guy to get the ball to here on 3rd and 6.
And look, all of Marion Local's defenders are within about 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. You know, they're not honoring any type of deep routes at all on this 3rd and 6 call.
Looks like they're wanting the clock reset, but I'm not.
Well, right now it reads 14 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Ball's at the 39-yard line, and I think Rick Merb says we're ready to go. So let's see what St. Henry dials up.
Flyers in cover 0, no deep safety, and they're bringing a blitz.
Okay, and that pass was deflected as well, so Kyle Stahl couldn't quite withstand that pressure. 3 different white jerseys in on him, including Mark Tobey and Alaric Keller, and that penalty proves costly for St. Henry. And that procedure penalty on 3rd and 1, it ended up being 3rd and 6. They couldn't convert, and they'll have to punt the ball away.
Yeah, Flyers bring a complete blitz there. Had man-to-man coverage on the outside, just really nothing Stahl could do there. Keller comes in, puts his hands up, and bats the ball down. I really didn't have an outlet that he could get the ball to immediately, and just unfortunate play there for the St. Henry Redskins.
Alex Post will do the punting again. This will be his second punt of the night. First one was 27 yards. This is a pretty good punt right here. It comes down to Toby at about the 26-yard line. Toby moves it upfield, gets across the 30. The ball's loose and down at the 33-yard line. So that's a 7-yard return. Clock stops with .3 left in this first quarter. Corey Homan, one of the youngsters, in on the stop.
Yeah, Evan Prenger trying to rip that ball out just a hair late there, but certainly carrying the ball a little loosely there was Toby.
Okay, we mentioned Rick Merb is our referee tonight. He and his crew doing a nice job here. We'll take a look at the other gentlemen: Tony Taylor, Mike Ryan, Tim Brown, Mark Schildmeyer. And this should be the last play of this first quarter, as Adam Berkey brings his offensive unit up at right around the 34-yard line. Okay, straight ahead handoff here to the up back. Pretty good yardage here to about the 40. And that was number 3, and that was Alaric Keller. Okay, that takes care of the first quarter of action. It's been a good one here from Wapakoneta. Our score after one stop: St. Henry 7, Marion Local 7 on WOSN. Tonight's scoreboard brought to you by First Federal Bank. Bank with people you know and trust. That's First Federal Bank. And right now that scoreboard reads 7-7 here between Marion Local and St. Henry. We're about ready to start our second quarter. Mike Shep and Garrett Seawright from the home of the Wapakoneta Redskins here at Harmon Field. It's going to be a 2nd down and 4. We have a sweep here by Guttermiller, trying to get to the outside. The red jerseys are all over him, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. Back to the 36-yard line. Jeff Paul, one of the youngsters that hit him first. Also in the tackle for St. Henry was Brad Rindler.
Yeah, Evan Prenger coming up, forcing Guttermiller inside, and just doing a nice job forcing him back inside so the heart of the defense can come flying over, and a nice stop there for St. Henry makes it 3rd and long here for Marion Local.
That was a loss of about 4 yards on that play. So the Flyers face now at their own 36-yard line with a 3rd down and 8. They have to get out to the 44 for a first down. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Adam Berkey. Berkey in the shotgun formation. Play action here. Berkey has time. He's trying to do a throwback here to Guttermiller. He's got him on the sidelines, and it is complete inside the 35-yard line to about the 32-yard line. Oh, an impressive play that time. That's a 32-yard pickup. They fake to Guttermiller. He looks he rolls to his right, but throws back to the left to Guttermiller, who's an excellent receiver. He had 24 catches coming into this game, Garrett Seawright.
Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. I was watching J.C. Guttermiller because he came flying out of the backfield, and I thought, he's running really hard. He's going to hit somebody at the line of scrimmage, and instead just runs up the sideline. Nobody covers the back out of the backfield for St. Henry, and he runs down the sideline by himself. So a nice pitch and catch there from Guttermiller and Berkey to pick up the first down.
That was on a 3rd and 8 play, too. Now Guttermiller has it going to the right side. Flag comes in as the play goes to about the 30-yard line. Penalty flag downs. The pickups maybe a yard or 2. Holding will be called against the Flyers. So this will be the second penalty of the night assessed against Marion Local, and this infraction will bring it back to about the 40. Yes. So the first down over again for Marion Local, but they'll need about 19 yards. 1st and 19 because of the hold.
Yeah, fortunately for them, it happens on first down, so they get 3 plays to try to make that 10 yards back up. But certainly a drive killer right there if you're Marion Local. If you don't get something going, you can look back at that holding call that pushes you back 10 yards and makes your drive a little harder to accomplish there when you're moving backwards.
So now a 1st and 19 from the St. Henry 40. Adam Berkey, the quarterback, was the starting quarterback all last year on their state title team. He's got time. He's looking down the field, has a man. This is Guttemiller. Guttemiller, 30-yard line. Guttemiller to the 25 with a move. Hit the 20-yard line. Marker down to the 15-yard line. Guttemiller gets to about the 10 before he's brought down by Stahl, and a penalty marker is down. So the flag was thrown at the 20-yard line. I don't know if this play is going to stand, but how about the moves by J.C. Guttemiller there?
Well, he did that last week on a catch out of the backfield. Jukin and Jivin made 3 guys miss on one sideline and able to cut it back in. Guttemiller, when he gets in open space, is one of the most dynamic runners that I've seen, especially for a sophomore, but unfortunately that play's coming back.
Boy, Tim Goodwin has to be happy he's going to have this kid for 2 more years. Let's take another look, Garrett.
Take a look and see if you can see the block in the back. Right 24
right there.
Yes.
Yep,
you can see it.
Yeah.
Tried to, once he realized what he was doing, tried to stop it, but nice moves by Guttemiller to take it down inside the 15-yard line, but instead they're going to be pushed back out to the
Troy Homan, he tried to hold up.
He knew he was trying to get that guy out of the way, and then once he put his hands on the back, oh no, that's a block in the back, and everybody just saw it.
The ball at the 30-yard line is going to be 1st and 9. And Berkey is going to move it upfield. He's got some room. Berkey getting close to the 20-yard line. Falls across the 20-yard line before Alex Post drags him down. Also Jeff Paulin on the stop. But that carry is enough for a 1st down at right around the 20-yard line. So Berkey, who we mentioned, has over 800 yards rushing coming into this game. Calls his own number there for the 1st down conversion.
Yeah, we talked about Kyle Stahl running the option out of the shotgun, but it was important to get upfield, and that's what Berkey did right there, and able to make some guys miss and able to pick up the 1st down. So 2 penalties here on this drive, but the Flyers still moving the ball.
Well, one of the big plays on this drive was that 36-yard pass from Berkey to Guttemiller, and the penalties haven't deterred them one bit. Okay, straight up the middle on the dive to the fullback. I believe that's Keller with the football.
Yep.
Keller gets maybe 3 or 4 yards to about the 16.
Just a quick hitter there. Trap from Marion Local, pull in the backside guard, just trying to get the ball upfield as quick as possible and able to pick up about 4 yards on the play.
Okay, it's going to be 2nd. We'll call it a long 6 for the Marion Local Flyers. Their 3rd possession of the night. They just scored on their 2nd possession on a 72-yard drive. Let's see what they try to put together here. Little screen out to the left side. It's going to be complete, and it goes to Hunter Wilker. And Hunter Wilker gets inside the 10-yard line to about the 7 or 8. Tremendous diversity in this offense, Garrett. They even run well and they pass well.
Yeah, it's a sign of not only great players but great coaching as well. When you have the ability at the high school level to go out of the I formation and then go in shotgun and spread teams out, that shows nice diversity from your players, but as well as the coaching staff to not think just we have to run out of this formation, we have to play old school football. They do a nice job of distributing the ball to different receivers and getting the ball to different guys and making you respect everybody on their team.
1st and goal. Okay, this is Berkey. He's going to run all the way. He cuts up the field, gets to the 5-yard line. Berkey is into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown, Marion Local. Touchdown, Marion Local Flyers at the 8:43 mark of the 2nd quarter as they culminate a 66-yard drive with an 8-yard run by Berkey to go up for the first time in the game. Marion Local is at 13-7.
Yeah, MAC Athletics replay. Take a look. Berkey cutting it back up inside, making a couple of guys miss and gets forced into the end zone. So a nice job by Berkey to cut that ball back up into the middle of the field and get in the end zone.
And the PAT will be attempted here by Peyton Kramer. Hold is down, the kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:43 left in this 1st half, our score is now Marion Local 14, St. Henry 7. You're watching WOSN. We are back, everybody, at Harmon Field. Marion Local now has the lead for the first time at 14-7. They've scored in their last 2 possessions. That was a 66-yard, 8-play drive for the Flyers, and some impressive plays on that drive, including that 36-yard pass from Berkey to Guttemiller, and then Berkey with some impressive runs as well, Garrett C., right?
Yeah, and really, Marion Local has done whatever they've wanted so far on offense. The only thing that's hurt them thus far is when they've beaten themselves. They've had a fumble and they've had a couple of penalties that really prevented them from scoring quicker, but really have moved the ball nicely against the St. Henry D.
Okay, Keller with the kickoff. It's going to come down to Adam Reichert. Adam Reichert cuts up the middle of the field across the 25 to the 26 or 27-yard line, where St. Henry will begin their next possession. Now, St. Henry scored in their first drive of the night, and it ended up being a
second drive of the night.
Okay, that was, I'm sorry, you're right, after the turnover. Off of the Reichert run of 3 yards, and since then, they've had to punt the ball twice, and they need to get something going. Garrett mentioned the momentum right now is with the blue and white, and St. Henry, as much as anything else, needs to possess the football and string some first downs together.
Yeah, their defense has spent a lot of time on the field, so important to put together a drive here and move the football.
Okay, Kyle Stahl is the QB, calls his own number here up the middle to right around the 30-yard line. That's a pickup of about 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Kyle Mesher in on the stop that time for the Marion Local Flyers, along with Blake Benton. Going to be 2nd down and 7 for St. Henry. Stahl now with 7 carries, 29 yards. To get to this game, the St. Henry Redskins have defeated Fort Loramie and Ada. And remember, they were 1-9 last year, so they've had a tremendous bounce back year. Okay, Stahl's going to roll to his left. Has a man, it is complete. It's Bender to the 46 or 47-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards and a first down. Mark Tobey brought him down. And there, Garrett, see right with a play like that, you see the big-time arm of Kyle Stahl.
Yeah, that's right. And Stahl putting the ball right on the money. A nice job by Bender, one of our GA Windsor and Son keys to the game. Take a look at this MAC Athletics replay. Rolling to his left, squaring his shoulders up and throwing a nice ball. That just shows the arm strength of Kyle Stahl, putting that ball right on the money, rolling to the opposite side of his throwing shoulder.
Tim Goodwin, the highly successful coach of Marion Local, looking on. Dustin Reithman was also in on that tackle. Okay, now here comes the pitch. It's going to go to Osterholt. He gets the 45-yard line, has to cut upfield. Gets maybe to the 47-yard line where he's brought down by Peyton Kramer. That is a pickup of maybe a yard or two on that play.
Yeah, just strung that out just a little too far here to this sideline and allowed the Marion Local defense to step up. And they had 4 white shirts out here when Osterholt had nothing to do but try to make those guys miss, and only a pickup of 1 there.
So we're now at the 48-yard line. It's going to be a 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9 for St. Henry from their own 48-yard line. Under 7 minutes to go on the First Federal scoreboard here in the first half. Kyle Stahl looks down the middle of the field. He's going to lob this one in double coverage. It's going to be intercepted by Berkey. Berkey has the ball at about the 8-yard line. As that time the receiver, it was Jordan Bender, and he had 2 defensive backs with him. And basically playing a center field position that time, it was Adam Berkey coming up with the INT.
Yeah, and looked like Stahl maybe just pushing the ball a little bit there, trying to make a play. Take a look at the MAC Athletics replay. Not sure what Stahl sees here, just chucks it deep, and really Berkey, the only one that can make a play on the ball, and does that.
So the interception puts the ball at the 9-yard line. First turnover of the game for St. Henry. And we'll see what Marion Local does with it now. They have the ball. They have the lead at 14-7 on your First Federal scoreboard. Regional championship at stake here from Harmon Field. Okay, this is Berkey. Berkey, he's going to drop back. Going to throw this one down the middle of the field. Incomplete. That pass was intended for Troy Homan. Boy, I like some of the schemes. I like some of the play action here by Marion Local. That time faked into the line, put the ball on his hip, then drops back. He ended up having plenty of time and a couple of different receivers to choose from there.
Yeah, nice job by the St. Henry defensive backfield, though, to stay with their receivers. It's tough when you see the quarterback taking off for the line like that to not step up and think that he's going to run the ball. So a nice job by the defensive backfield reading their keys and staying with their receivers.
2nd down and 10 from the 9-yard line for Marion Local. Okay, Berkey, this is going to be a quarterback keeper. Gets across 10-yard line, maybe to the 11-yard line. Pretty good job there by the St. Henry defense. And on the stop that time was Dominic Lugers, amongst others. And also was Alex Post. So this is going to be a 3rd down now for St. Henry. And their crowd senses this is a big play. They're trying to just urge their kids on from the home side of the field here. It's going to be 3rd down and about 8 from the 11-yard line.
Could easily be the biggest play of the game thus far for St. Henry. Need to stop here because you pin Marion Local deep. Would get good field position if you can force the punt here. So a big play for the St. Henry defense coming up.
Okay, this is Berkey with the ball. He's going to give it to Guttemiller. Guttemiller brings it up the middle, gets across the 17 to 18-yard line. This is going to be close. This is going to be close. Guttemiller with that twisting, turning style that time. I think, well, let's wait and see. I don't want to conjecture. I think he's a little bit short.
I think you're right, Mike.
I think he's going to be a yard short. They already have 4th down on the down box, so it's going to be 4th down and 1. And Marion Local is going to punt the ball away, at least bring their punting unit out.
Tim Goodwin really thought about going for it right there. But inside your own 20, it's probably best to punt it away. But when your offense has done really everything that they've tried thus far, you might as well go for it when you've had this much success. But as you said, Mike, they're taking the punting team out. Not necessarily punting, but the punt team is out on the field. St. Henry calls timeout, probably thinking the same thing we are. I believe that. Oh, delay a game.
Well, delay of game's called against Marion Local. So, well, Garrett mentioned that Tim Goodwin, a little bit of indecision there, or maybe some gamesmanship, not sure which, but the punt unit got on the field a little bit late, so they're penalized 5 yards, back to about the original line of scrimmage at the 12-yard line, so this will be a no-doubt punt right here. This is Reithman with a punt. He booms one out to about the 40-yard line. Osterholt with it. Osterholt brings it up the middle of the field. He's across midfield. He's to the 40-yard line and to about the 38-yard line. So Dustin Reithman boomed a punt there of close to 50 yards, but that was a return of about 22 yards for Osterholt, and he gives the Redskins excellent field position, and I think it's going to be spotted right around the 39-yard line.
Yeah, what a fantastic punt that the Flyers get off, and then nice job right up the middle of the field. Osterholt making guys miss. Fantastic punt or return, because if they just fair catch that ball, they don't have as great field position. So a great punt, even better return there. Both teams, special teams, executing nicely.
Might have outkicked his coverage. Stahl up the middle of the field. He's got a little bit of room. Stahl gets to about the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 8 yards in the play for Kyle Stahl. He was tackled by Evan Fleck. Evan Fleck's 5'10", 165. He had to tackle the biggest player on the field, Kyle Stahl, one of the biggest anyway. That's a pickup of 8 on that play.
Nice job there by Stahl getting upfield once again from that load option, motioning the back to his left hip, getting him in motion. A nice job getting upfield and getting those yards.
Okay, 2nd down and 2. This is a blitz here for Marion Local, and they bottle up this play. As that time, that was Reichert, and he couldn't get anywhere. And in the stop that time was Mark Tobey, as there was just too many white jerseys there at the point of attack.
Well, the blitz came from St. Henry's left side, and they ran it to the right, but a nice job by the back side of the defense there from Marion Local, fighting off blocks and stopping the running back short of the 1st down, which is a tough task to do when you know the strength of your defense is on the whole other side of the field.
We're under 4 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. On the First Federal scoreboard, straight surge play here by Stahl. He's trying to get the 1st down on the sneak, and this will depend on the spot.
I don't think he got it.
Okay, Garrett Seawright is already conjecturing that it's going to be a 4th down situation. Where the side judge on our side has put the mark, it will be short. It's at the 30-yard line. In fact, he's going to need almost a full yard.
He's a complete yard short of the 1st down marker. So
he's going to need a full yard.
Big play here for St. Henry. Kyle Stahl, 6'4", wasn't able to pick up the 6 feet needed there, so we'll see what they call here. Might run the play clock down and take a timeout.
It's going to be 4th down and 1. The ball's at the 30-yard line. The play clock is already inside 10, and the St. Henry Redskins will talk it over. So with 3:12 left here in the 1st half, we're going to step out as well. Right now, Marion Local leads it 14-7. MAC Athletics, proud to sponsor tonight's instant replay and to support all local athletic programs. That's MAC Athletics. Big play coming up here, 4th down and a yard for St. Henry. This is Kyle Stahl surging forward. He has the 1st down and maybe another yard to about the 28-yard line. So they called the timeout, the red and white did. They want to make sure everybody's on the same page, and Kyle Stahl just surges forward to pick up 2 yards. And a new set of downs for St. Henry at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like the QB keeper out of the shotgun and short yardage situations. I'm actually in that. I think it's a great play because it gets Kyle Stahl a full head of steam going into the line. They don't like that you're back 5 yards to start with, but it gives him 5 yards to get a full head of steam instead of just taking a snap and trying to surge forward when the entire defense is sitting right there. So a nice play call by St. Henry to get Stahl a running head start and pick up that first down.
So St. Henry will have it at the 28-yard line. We have an official stoppage of play here. I think one of the Marion local kids might have an equipment problem that's being addressed, and now I think we're ready to go. So St. Henry trails 14-7. We're in the latter stages of the second quarter. Can they get another touchdown to even things up? Okay, here's the pitch. It's going to go out to Reichert. Reichert's got some room. Reichert's got the edge of the 25-yard line. Gets to about the 24 or 23-yard line. So it's a pickup of 4 or 5 on the play. But Marion Local shows their team speed on defense that time, Garrett. From my vantage point, I thought that was going to break for a bigger game.
Yeah, Reichert able to get to the outside, but you're right. Guys coming over the top for Marion Local, taking a nice angle to the ball carrier and able to stop him just for a 5-yard gain. But you're right. It looked like he was going to get to the outside and pick up a big chunk of yardage there.
2nd down and 6 from the 24-yard line. St. Henry on the move. 2:25 left until halftime. Okay, Kyle Stahl looks to his right, throws this one out. It is complete. It is complete to Jordan Bender. Jordan Bender gets to the 21 or 22-yard line. Guttemiller makes the stop right away. And excuse me, that's at the 16-yard line. That's a first down. That's a pickup of 8 yards. So excuse me for the incorrect mark at the 16-yard line. First down for St. Henry on an impressive throw and catch there by the Redskins.
Yeah,
and there,
once again, Kyle Stahl just puts the ball right on the dot, showing that fantastic right arm that he has so far here tonight. Just putting balls right where they need to be.
So at the 16-yard line,
man-to-man coverage for Marion Local here. Might see them go to the air and try to get a touchdown. Oh.
St. Henry in the red zone. This is Stahl with it. He wanted to pitch, but he couldn't. St. Henry's defense, Marion Local's defense with the pressure that time, and eventually the tackle was made by Tyler Fleck. That time, really, Stahl didn't have any options. He's thrown for about a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, just really nothing Stahl could do there. Great penetration from Marion Local's defensive line, able to get through the offensive line and right there waiting for Stahl, and really nothing he could do there. But Marion Local switching up their coverage is a lot. Important for Stahl to figure that out here before the snap.
2nd and 13 for St. Henry. Okay, he's going to throw deep in the end zone here. This pass is up for grabs, intended for Bender, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, Stahl had 2 guys open there. Went for Bender on the outside. Also had Tyler Schwederman near the hash mark there open as well. And saw Bender open down the sideline and decided to chuck it to him, but a nice catch-up job there by J.C. Gottemiller on that far side. Or excuse me, that was Rethman on the coverage there, but a nice catch-up job by him to prevent the touchdown.
Well, Jeff Starkey and his offensive staff, let's see what they've dialed up here. It's 3rd down and 13, and they're back at the 19-yard line. 1:20 left before halftime.
Marion Local playing 2 deep safety with man-to-man coverage, so the play is open in the middle of the field.
Okay, the receiver slips that time. They tried to throw an out pattern, and I think it was Schwederman. Yes, it was Schwederman, and he slipped. Wasn't even able to make his cut on the Wapak High School turf here at Harmon Field, and it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, just put both feet in the ground and came out right from under him and wasn't able to cut back towards the ball. Probably would have been a completion there because he had his Rethman beat as he was going deep, and Schwederman was cutting back towards the ball, but going to bring up 4th and long here, and looks like maybe St. Henry going to try to kick a field goal.
Well, Alex Post is their kicker, and he's a good one. I know going into the Ada game, he was 4 for 4, and his extra points in that game were good by a long margin.
And he's made 38 of 41 extra points as well.
So this is going to be a 36-yard attempt with 1:15 left here in the first half. The hold is down, this kick is up, and it is going to be wide left and no good. So Post hooks that one. Marion Local with a defensive stand, and with 1:10 remaining, they're going to take over the football here late in this second quarter. And the ball's going to be at about the 19-yard line, I believe.
Yeah, tough kick for a high school kicker to make one from that far out, but Post has done a nice job in the kicking game thus far. Might as well give him a shot.
So the ball comes out to the 20-yard line off the missed field goal, and that's where Marion Local will take over. 1:10 left in this first half. They have 3 timeouts left, so we'll have to see what Tim Goodwin and his brain trust decides to do here. Like to check out our website. It's totally updated. Highlights, scores, DVDs, schedules. It's at WOSN.TV. Okay, Berkey wants to throw it. He's looking to his left. He's got plenty of time, and now he's going to be dumped. He is dumped in the backfield. I think that was Himmelgarn with the stop. Denver 76, Caleb Himmelgarn, 6'2", 240, and a junior. He comes in from that defensive tackle position to make the play.
Yeah, nice rush right up the gut there for St. Henry. Take a look at the MAC Athletics replay. Just gets around the defender, and Berkey never really sees him coming and gets in the back of him. Nice job there by Himmelgarn getting the pass rush up the middle.
Yeah, when he saw him, it was too late. He couldn't scramble away, and Himmelgarn, with the sack, brings it back to the 10-yard line. And this might affect the play calling here for Marion Local. They face a 2nd and 20, and we're down to the last half minute here of this first half.
This is a play or a situation where Marion Local really likes the screen to J.C. Gottemiller. Instead, just going to give him a hand up.
Well, they handed up the middle to Gottemiller. He's going to pick up about 13 or 14 yards before he brought down. He gets to the 24-yard line, and that should be the final play of this first half. I don't think either bench is going to take a timeout here, and yes, that will be. So a spirited first half of action. St. Henry scored first. Marion Local was answered with 2 touchdowns of their own, and after 24 minutes of action here from Harmon Field, it is Marion Local 14, St. Henry 7. You're watching high school playoff football action on WOSN. We are back, everybody, at halftime. This matchup for the Division 6 Regional Championship, it's St. Henry and Marion Local. The Flyers have the lead at 14-7. I'm Mike Shepp along with Garrett Seawright. Glad you're with us here for a replay of high school football playoff action on WOSN. St. Henry started the scoring with a run by Adam Reichert of 3 yards to make it 7-0, and then Marion Local answered with 2 touchdowns. Alaric Keller at the 2:04 mark of the first quarter with a 1-yard run. And then Adam Berkey with a 8-yard run. We'll take a look at some of our game numbers. There we see the total yardage that Marion Local's almost doubled things up. Turnovers and first downs are even. Garrett, some of your thoughts?
Yeah, really, Marion Local has really had no struggles on offense outside of penalties and turnovers. And as for St. Henry, just haven't been able to move the ball as well. Have missed on some key passes. Kyle Stahl has ran the ball pretty well thus far, but their offense just hasn't spent a lot of time on the field and haven't had the same opportunities that Marion Local has, and that's really why you see the difference in total yards between the two schools.
So the Marion Local Flyers had the lead at 14-7 in this regional title game. While we have a moment, we'd like to salute our crew tonight: Mike Binkley, Derek Chambers, Kara Binkley, Tyler Burnett, Mike Byro, Matt Jacobs, and Ian Brinkman. They're pushing the buttons and turning the dials to make sure that Garrett and I stay on the air, and we appreciate all of their support. So we're just seconds away here from the start of the third quarter, as these two teams vying for a regional title game and a spot in the Final Four of Division 6. Regular season matchup was won by Marion Local 38-22. And they got off to a bad start tonight on their first offensive play from scrimmage. J.C. Guttemiller, their superstar running back, fumbled the football, gave St. Henry a short field, and they scored. St. Henry did on a 17-yard drive to go up 7-0. But since then, Marion Local has pretty much dominated the tempo and a rhythm of this game, and I believe they're going to get the football to start this third quarter.
Yeah, I believe you're right, Mike. And really, their defense has played much better since St. Henry's first 2 drives. When you give a team the ball at the 19-yard line, it's pretty easy for them to go in and score. But outside of that, they've done a nice job defensively. St. Henry really hasn't looked in rhythm or hasn't been in sync. They just haven't been on the same page thus far. And if they do get on the same page in the second half, they'll make things definitely interesting, because the opportunities have been there. They've been close, just a couple of inches, a couple of different times to making big plays, and just haven't done it yet. And if they're able to do that here in the second half, it'll make things very interesting, more interesting than it is right now. And Marion Local just needs to keep playing their game. They've done a great job on the ground. They've connected through the air for big plays, and have done a nice job on both sides of the football thus far.
Okay, Alex Post will kick off for St. Henry. J.C. Guttemiller is the main deep man for Marion Local. Glad you're with us here from Harmon Field. This kickoff comes up to Guttemiller about the 7-yard line. J.C. Guttemiller to the 20-yard line. Right up the cut. Guttemiller's got room. Guttemiller to the 40-yard line. Guttemiller across midfield. Guttemiller cuts back. Guttemiller to the 40-yard line. Guttemiller gets to about the 33-yard line. So J.C. Guttemiller right away with a big play on special teams. That's a return of about 58 yards. And right away he gives his team superior field position and right around the 33-yard line.
Yeah, you can see the hole right up the middle of the field. And Guttemiller hits that hole hard and walks right up through it, gets the big chunk of yardage, able to cut it back inside when he was cut off, and just a nice return there from Gadamuller. Going to give Marion Local great field position.
So at the 33-yard line, Marion Local in business to start this third quarter of action. They lead at 14-7. They're in their 5th regional title game in the last 6 years. Okay, Berkey looking to his right, throws this one out. It is complete to Toby, and Toby was down. I think his knee hit as he bent down to get the football. Yes, that's what the officials say, and it's going to be a gain of about 4 yards in the play as Toby caught that ball, but inadvertently let his knee touch the turf.
It looked from our vantage point that he had his knee on the ground but popped back up to catch the ball and go forward. His knee was down at one point, but I don't think it was when he was had the ball, so maybe a missed opportunity there for Marion Local.
Okay, now straight ahead, it's going to be the power play this time with Alaric Keller. He's 6'2" and 215 pounds. He's going to get inside the 25-yard line to maybe the 24. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1 for Marion Local from the 24-yard line.
Nice first couple of plays here for the Flyers in the second half, trying to put this thing away, get up 2 scores early here, and then take some clock off in their later possessions. But a big play here for St. Henry. Definitely needs a stop here.
3rd down and 1 for Marion Local. Okay, Berkey to Guttemiller on the pitch. He cuts forward to the 20-yard line. He's still on his feet. 15-yard line. Guttemiller gets to about the 12 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of about 12 yards. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Marion Local Flyers from about the 12-yard line. That was a 12-yard pickup.
Nice job by Guttemiller there, just keeping those legs churning. And that second effort gives him a couple of more yards and takes it down in the red zone. 1st down for Marion Local. This drive was set up by Guttemiller's kickoff return of about 60 yards to the 33-yard line. So a short field to start this third quarter for Marion Local, now at the 12-yard line. Okay, here's the pass. It's off to the side. It's going to be complete. Ball carrier gets inside the 10-yard line, and Marion Local is going to be Hunter Wilker. Hunter Wilker got by the first man and got knocked out at about the 5. So that's a pickup of 7 yards in the play. Almost a backwards pass, but ends up being a 7-yard pickup for Marion Local. Once again, the diversity they show on offense. Nice job there by Wilker, just a freshman, catching that ball in stride and able to make one man miss and get it up inside the right at the 5-yard line. So Marion Local certainly in business here on their first drive in the second half.
2nd down and 3 for the Flyers. Okay, here's the pitch on the Guttemiller to the left side. Guttemiller trying to cut back. Gets to the 5-yard line, into the end zone, touchdown. Touchdown, Marion Local and J.C. Guttemiller, the first possession of this third quarter. And Marion Local has scored 3 unanswered touchdowns now with 10 minutes left here in the third quarter. It is Guttemiller on a 5-yard run to put his team up 20-7.
Just a simple toss there from the Flyers, tossing it out to the left. Guttemiller forced back inside. Unfortunately for St. Henry, nobody there to stop him, and he trots into the end zone for that 5-yard touchdown run.
Peyton Kramer, the sophomore, 6'3", 210, will attempt the PAT. Straight ahead kicker puts this one up, and it is good. 10 minutes left here in the third quarter. Marion Local 21, St. Henry 7. You're watching WOSN. And we're back, everybody, to Harmon Field. St. Henry will be receiving this kickoff. They trail 21-7 of that 33-yard scoring drive by the Marion Local Flyers to start this third quarter. Alex Post takes this squib kick, and he gets tackled at about the 33-yard line. So now it's imperative for the St. Henry offense to get something going here. They scored early in this game at the 6:22 mark of the first quarter, and since then their offense really hasn't been very productive.
Yeah, 21 unanswered points here for Marion Local thus far, and really a big drive needed here by the Redskins just to even move the ball, to build some confidence is a big key here for them right now. Just can't afford to give Marion Local the ball again without putting some points on the board.
Okay, Kyle Stahl throws this screen out. It's going to be complete. And it's complete, and it's going to go to Osterholt. He gets to about the 42-yard line where Mesher brings him down. So nice little first down play there for St. Henry. Matt Osterhold with the reception, and he gets to about the 42-yard line. That's a 9-yard pickup, so it's going to be 2nd down and 1 for the Redskins.
Yeah, nicely designed play there by St. Henry. They flared Reichert out of the backfield to the right, and the defense kind of went that way with him, and then come back and hit it to Osterholt on the left side. A nice screen play there by St. Henry. A nice counter to the blitz that Marion Local's bringing and makes it 2nd and short.
Okay, this is Stahl in the shotgun formation. Okay, play action. He's going to run up the field, and he'll get the 1st down across the 45 to maybe the 46 or 47-yard line before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 5 yards in the play. And St. Henry has their first down of this 3rd quarter. And on the stop that time for the Marion Local Flyers was Jacob Kunkler.
Sorry, Mike. Just a case there of St. Henry taking what the defense has given them. They saw that the middle of the field was open right there, gave it to Stahl and kept it himself.
So from the 47-yard line, 1st down here. And they pass it out here, and it's going to be complete. It's going to go to number 23, and that is Reichert. And Adam Reichert gets upended across midfield at about the 47 or 48-yard line. That's going to be a nice 1st down pickup of about 5 or 6 yards. Running into the Marion Local sidelines. They'll spot it at the 48. It's going to be a 2nd down and 4 for St. Henry on the Marion Local side of the field.
Yeah, and that's what St. Henry really wants. They want to make this 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. They can't get into these 3rd and longs like they have been in the first half. They want to pick up 3 to 4 yards of play and make it a manageable situation for them.
Okay, 2nd down and 5, we'll call it. Stahl run upfield. He's got some room. He's at the 40-yard line. Stahl at the 35-yard line, at about the 32 or 33. And that was Guttemiller who I think made the stop, J.C. Guttemiller. And if he didn't make that tackle, Stahl would have been running down the sideline into the end zone.
Well,
there was no one else there.
Great awareness there by Stahl. The blitz comes from both sides, and he cuts it upfield. Take a look at the MAC Athletics replay. You see the Flyers get great penetration. He cuts it up, and there's nobody in the middle of the field for Marion Local. So a nice job there by Stahl. Great awareness, great vision to get up in the hole.
That was a pickup of 15 yards on that play, and a 1st down for St. Henry. So they're putting a nice drive together here from the 33-yard line. Stahl again is going to run it. He might pick up 2 to about the 31. For the middle of the line converges. That was Peyton Kramer, one of the youngsters in on the stop that time. As Kyle Stahl picks up 2 yards in that play. Also, it was Mesher in on the stop, Kyle Mesher. So it's going to be 2nd down, and we're going to call it 2nd and 8 for St. Henry. They're obviously in 4-down territory right now as they trail 21-7 on your First Federal scoreboard.
Yeah, and St. Henry moving the ball nicely on this drive. Got to keep that going here. Definitely need points on this drive. Otherwise, the game could get away from them here.
Jordan Bender and Tyler Schwiedeman split to the left side. Okay, this is Stahl once again off the middle across the 30-yard line. He's still on his feet to the 25, maybe the 24-yard line. That's a pickup of about 7 yards. That was very similar to that play that picked up 15 yards earlier. So Kyle Stahl calling his own number here in this drive, and he's been very effective.
He has a 6'4", 220-pound quarterback, tough to bring down in the open field. And when he gets a full head of steam going, it makes it even tougher. And he's just really carrying the team right now.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 1 for the Redskins from the Marion Local 24-yard line. With a few times tonight, Stahl comes up under center.
Flyers with 11 guys in the box.
Okay, he's going to just call his own number, go straight ahead after he fakes into the line, and he picks up the 1st down to about the 22-yard line.
Midline option there from St. Henry, just putting the ball in the gut of your fullback and reading the first guy outside of the guard. And if he crashes, you give it, and if he sits, comes up field, then you give it, and if he crashes on the fullback, then you keep it yourself. And an easy read there for Stahl, and able to pick up the 1st down, it looked like, unless it's going to be a penalty flag now.
Well, the penalty flag was just thrown. Illegal procedure is called against St. Henry. And the St. Henry bench is questioning this call. They want to know what went on. St. Henry's offensive coaching staff, actually the entire coaching staff, is very upset over this call. As the flag came out after the play was over.
Well, I think they're calling an illegal formation. That they didn't have 6 guys or 7 guys on the line of scrimmage when it certainly looked like they did. They had a wing and 2 or 3. They had 4 guys in the backfield. They had a quarterback, a fullback, a running back, and a wing off to the right side. So unless they only had
well, Garrett, what I'm wondering about is when they threw the flag. The flag wasn't thrown during the play.
Yeah, it looked like the officials maybe talked about it, and I don't know.
Well, they talked about it after the play was over. That's the bizarre thing there. But it's 5 yards against St. Henry, so now it's 3rd and 6. And Stahl looking back to throw, and that pass is deflected. So this penalty is huge for St. Henry. They're going to face a 4th and 6. Coming in that time was Mark Toby on a blitz, and I think he got a piece of that football. So the ball's going to be placed back at the 29-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down and 6 now.
Well, frankly, the St. Henry coaches aren't happy, and they shouldn't be. It's a drive that was killed by a penalty that they shouldn't have got called against them. So now instead of 1st and 10, they have 3rd and 6, and now 4th and 6. So a big series here for the Marion local defense. Even bigger for St. Henry is need to pick up these 6 yards here.
Okay, St. Henry has 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. This is Stahl looking. He wants to set up a screen if possible. Throws this one out, and it's complete. And it's going to be complete to Reichert. Reichert stumbles forward to the 26-yard line. That is an ankle tackle there by Dustin Reithman, and I think he stopped the ball carrier short. Reithman with a huge tackle right there, and Marion Local's going to take over on downs.
You're right, Mike. Just stopped just short, and just a great play by Reithman just to make contact and get him off balance and stops him just short.
So the huge play in that drive was the penalty call against St. Henry after they had evidently made a 1st down. A flag came in after the play was over, and the St. Henry coaching staff furious with that call, but it stands, and Marion Local is going to take over on downs at the 25-yard line. 6:05 left in the 3rd quarter on your first Federal scoreboard. Okay, straight ahead handoff here, and I think it's going to be Keller. He gets 2 yards to about the 27. That was Himmelgarn in the stop that time, along with Alex Post for St. Henry. 2nd down and 8 for Marion Local. One thing, Garrett, the St. Henry defense hasn't shown they can stop Marion Local tonight. Marion Local's had a 2-to-1 yardage advantage in the first half.
Well, St. Henry's defense is still respecting the pass because they're waiting on that play-action pass from Adam Berkey to beat him deep, so they haven't stacked the box like Marion Local has and been that aggressive, and that's might have hurt him here.
Okay, Guttemiller with it, and Guttemiller's going to get to about the 30, maybe the 31. J.C. Guttemiller is so quick and fast. It looks like even when a play's defended, he's able to pick up 3 or 4 yards. Like right there, St. Henry's defense did a pretty good job of stringing that out, and still he manages to get to the 30. It's going to make a 3rd down and about 5.
Well, he's a shifty kid, and he has great vision. He can see holes better than most running backs can, and he just finds ways to pick up yardage, and just a fantastic running back. Has a great football IQ, and only a sophomore.
So 3rd down and 5 now for Marion Local. They had some huge 3rd down conversions in the first half. Let's see what Berkey does here. Got 3 receivers to the right. He's looking that way. Still has room. He throws this one, and it is almost intercepted. Tyler Sweeterman made a nice break on that football and almost came up with it. It looks like the St. Henry defense has come up with a stop here off that incompletion.
Tyler Sweeterman was sitting on that route, just daring Berkey to throw it to Mark Toby, and did a nice job playing a little possum there, making it look like he wasn't covering him, and steps up in front of the receiver and almost came up with a pick there.
So Marion Local is going to have to punt. Dustin Reithman had a 50-yard punt in the first half. This is only the 2nd punt of the night. And it's going to be Osterholt deep along with Schwederman for St. Henry. Okay, here's another good punt. Osterholt has it at the 30-yard line. Tries to move forward, and he won't get anywhere. Good special teams play here as the ball's going to be spotted at the 30-yard line. That was a punt of about 39 yards. So neither team is able to score on their most recent possession, and St. Henry's going to take the football over with 4:29 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And Marion Local up 21-7 here on WOSN. We're back, everybody, to Harmon Field here in Wapakoneta. 1st down for St. Henry at the 29-yard line. Okay, this is the throwback here. Kyle Stahl has it. He wants to throw long, looking well down the field. He's got Schwederman, and it is caught. It is caught, I believe, by Bender. Bender and Schwederman were both with it. Simultaneous possession here. Simultaneous possession. Now, usually this goes to the offense. And I think it is going to go to the offense, yes.
Well, he was not throwing that ball to Jordan Bender. On the flea flicker, Marion Local's Evan Fleck took a step up and got burnt deep, and Stahl chucked it as far as he could. Was looking for Schwederman. It falls in the arms of Bender, and a big pickup there from St. Henry. Definitely needed that.
That's a pickup of 43 yards. They spotted at the 29-yard line, the biggest offensive play of the night for St. Henry. Now Stahl turns it upfield. Falls forward to about the 26-yard line, so that's a pickup of 3. You're right, that ended up almost being like a fly ball situation there, Garrett. There was 2 receivers and 2 defensive backs in the area, and the St. Henry's youngster comes up with the big play in Jordan Bender.
Yeah, Bender makes a nice play on the ball as well, jumping up, going to get it. So a nice job there. Take a look at the MAC Athletics flea flicker. A nice ball thrown by Stahl. Just maybe got a little bit too much air under it. And take a look at the play Jordan Bender makes on this ball, because Schwederman is open well past Evan Fleck, and take a look. Bender just goes up and gets it. So a nice job by Jordan Bender.
And a great job by our folks in the truck on the replay. Okay, this is going to be Osterholt, the inside handoff on the pitch. Gets it down to about the 20-yard line. So they'll be about a yard or 2 short of the first down. It was Mesher in on the stop for Marion Local. Kyle Mesher, the leading tackler for Marion Local this year. They're going to spot it at the 21. It's going to be 3rd down and a long 2 for St. Henry from that point. So they've put together a couple good drives. The last one was stopped on downs and the controversial penalty call. And this drive here, St. Henry's going to have to cash in. They're down by 2 scores with under 3 minutes to go on your first Federal scoreboard here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, another big 3rd down here for St. Henry.
Okay, Stahl's back in the shotgun formation.
Flyers playing man-to-man coverage.
Okay, Stahl has it. He's going to pitch it wide. He'll pitch it wide, and the defense is there. As that time they give the ball to Reichert, and he is snowed under back at the 25-yard line. So that's going to be a loss of 4 yards on the play. So when the Marion Local defense needs a stop, boy, do they come up and get it. It was Jacob Kunkler in on the stop that time. Tyler Fleck was also there. And the ball spotted back now at the 26-yard line in a 4th down situation for the red and white.
Yeah, when you run the option as a quarterback, you've got to make somebody make a decision. And right there, Stahl made the decision. He decided to pitch it instead of making the defense make a decision. You either got to cover the running back or the quarterback, and he didn't make anybody cover anything and just pitched it out, and he gave the defense time to string it out and bring them down for a loss. So another big play here for St. Henry. Got to convert here.
Okay, it's going to be 4th down and 7. And Kyle Stahl going back. He has some time. Now he's got to step up into the pocket. Kyle Stahl he throws it out, and they're going to say he was sacked. They're going to say he was sacked. So the play's over at the 32-yard line. Kyle Stahl is still on his feet, and he managed to lob the ball forward that time.
Well, if anything, he was sacked a couple of seconds before that. He was able to spin out of it and was still moving forward. Only had a guy with an ankle on him was able to throw it away. But take a look at the MAC Athletics replay here. If he's sacked at all, he's sacked right here, where he's got 3 guys on him, able to spin out of it. And moving forward, his momentum's not stopped. You can't whistle the play dead when he is moving forward. So I understand why the St. Henry coaching staff and fans are mad about that one.
And they are mad about that one. So great job with the replay there. Stahl with tremendous strength and perseverance there was able to lob the ball forward to Reichert, and they said the play was over. So Marion Local takes over, and it's going to be Guttemiller getting the ball to the 35-yard line. So St. Henry has seen their last 2 drives stop in very dramatic and controversial fashion. And now we're down to under a minute and a half to go in this 3rd quarter. And Marion Local's faced with a 2nd down and 8 from the 34-yard line.
It's just unfortunate for St. Henry that they've had drives that they've moved the ball, just stalled on unfortunate circumstances here in the 2nd half.
Okay, Berkey's now back in the shotgun. He's going to call his own number here, and he surges forward. He gets to about the 40-yard line. So that's a nice pickup there of about 5 or 6 yards. And Adam Berkey, who's has over 800 yards rushing coming into this game tonight, gets the ball to 40. It's going to be a 3rd and 2 for Marion Local. From that point, we have under 40 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Marion Local scored in the first possession of this third quarter on a 33-yard drive, and J.C. Guttemiller took it in from 5 yards, and they lead at 21-7 on your first Federal scoreboard as this third quarter gets ready to draw to a close. Okay, Guttemiller on the pitch, moves forward, gets to the 45-yard line, and a first down for Marion Local. In on the stop that time for St. Henry was Dylan Rammel, but not before Guttemiller, who has over 1,300 yards coming into this game, picks up another first down. So at the 45-yard line, we'll see if Marion Local is going to run out the clock to end this third quarter. They don't have to take another snap here. And I think they'll let the clock go down to triple zeros. Yes, that's what Coach Goodwin decides to do. And our third quarter comes to a close. A lot of drama there, but only one touchdown scored, and that was by Marion Local. So after 3 stops, it is Marion Local 21, St. Henry 7. You're watching WOSN. Okay, we're back, everybody, to Harmon Field here in Wapakoneta. Our fourth quarter is about to ensue, and Marion Local has the ball and the lead at 21-7. First down at the 45-yard line. They are 10-2 on the year. St. Henry is 9-3. So see if the St. Henry defense can come up with a stop here as Marion Local, after being down 7-0, has scored the last 3 touchdowns. This is going to be a sweep to the left, and this play is going to be stopped after about a 2-yard pickup. And with the carry that time was number 21, and that is Hunter Wilker, the freshman. He gets a yard to the 46.
Yeah, just a jet sweep there for Marion Local. Nice job by St. Henry's defense, turning that back up towards the middle of the field, stopping Wilker, not letting him get to the outside.
Second down and 9 for the Flyers from the 46-yard line. Okay, this is Berkey. He's going to take the play himself to the 45-yard line, to the 50. 2 flags come in. So we'll see what the penalties are here. We had a flag by the side judge and a flag by the referee. And we'll see what the infractions are. The play went to midfield, so that picked up about 4. And we'll see what the scenario is here. Marion Local is walking backward. They're going to be called for holding.
So it looked like 2 separate holdings there on Marion Local.
That was your multiple choice penalty there.
Take a look at the replay here. Look at 66 right there. You can see him bring him down. That's Tyler Fleck. That was the obvious one. And then Jason Brunswick gets a lot of jersey pushing defender outside as well.
A good takedown that would make a wrestling coach proud.
That's 2 points.
To the 32-yard line. So that was a spot foul. So that's a huge penalty there. It's going to be second down and 20. About 24 yards to go here for Marion Local. So we have a reverse on the inside handoff here. It's Wilker. Another flag comes in. Wilker spins forward to about the 41-yard line. Well, he picked up 9 yards there when he only should have gotten about 2 or 3, but another penalty marker down.
I think Kyle Stahl, he had nice outside leverage and was going to get to Hunter Wilker, and I think he got held. So it's going to push him back another 10 yards there. But Stahl would have made the play if he hadn't been held. So Flyers shooting themselves in the foot once again, moving backwards.
Okay, so we have another penalty against Marion Local. It's going to take it to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, see Kyle Stahl right there at the bottom left corner of your screen. Just kind of gets held up there just a second, and enough to bring the flag. And Flyers now faced with second and awfully long.
I was wondering if you were trying to figure that out. They have to get to the 45-yard line.
So I think it's 31 on the scoreboard. Second and a ways.
And our officiating crew, led by Rick Merb, who received the wrath of the St. Henry bench tonight because of 2 controversial calls that went against the Redskins, is going to take an official timeout. And we'll see what this.
It would like 11 minutes on the clock.
Okay, I think it is a clock issue here. So the ball's at the 24, 26. So it is second and 31. So you're able to figure that out pretty quickly. That's pretty good because it's the second and a third of the field.
Yeah, so just a little ways to go here with 2 or 3 plays left.
Second minute of action here in our final quarter, and Marion Local has been plagued by penalties. on this drive.
Situation where they like to go to J.C. Guttermiller.
And he gets it on the option. He cuts forward, and Guttermiller has room. Guttermiller at the midfield stripe. Guttermiller, it's a foot race now. He's at the 40-yard line. He's at the 30. He's running away from the defenders at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Marion Local. Touchdown, Marion Local. It is a 76-yard run by J.C. Guttermiller on a 2nd and 31. They pitched the ball to Guttermiller. He did the rest. Wow, what a play there.
Just showing that breakaway speed that J.C. Guttermiller has. 2nd and 31, just when St. Henry thinks things going their way. And J.C. Guttermiller just sprints right up the middle of the field for the long touchdown run.
How about that? So a very odd sequence of plays there. 2 or 3 penalties in a row by Marion Local. They look very disorganized. So what does Berkey do? He pitches the ball to his meal ticket, the sophomore, J.C. Guttermiller. He goes 76 yards. The PAT is up, and it is good for Marion Local by Peyton Kramer, and that makes our score 28-7. So really some really bizarre turn of events here. First of all, let's look at the MAC Athletes replay, Garrett.
Well, he just runs the speed option to the right. Nice downfield blocking from the Flyers. Able to look at all the white shirts in the 2nd and 3rd level. And then look at the pure speed by J.C. Guttermiller. Great angle taken by Tyler Schwederman for St. Henry. Just wasn't able to corral him. And a fantastic effort there by J.C. Guttermiller, going 76 yards for the score. Another big touchdown run in a big situation for the sophomore.
So J.C. Guttermiller puts his name in the scoring column again. He now has 28 touchdowns this year, and that one is a very dramatic one. Highlight film material. Our buddy Chris Parks picks the top 5 plays of the week. That might be one of them, with a 76-yard run on a 2nd and 31 call. You know, you just think that Marion Local wants to buy some time, maybe get the ball upfield a little bit and improve their field position of punt, and Guttermiller breaks the big one.
Really a backbreaker there for St. Henry. Their drives have been stalled on some controversial penalties, and then Marion Local starts to go backwards on penalties, and you think, hey, we're going to get the ball back, good field position, and instead J.C. Guttermiller breaks that 76-yard touchdown run.
Okay, here's the kickoff here by Alaric Keller. And it comes down to Osterholt at the 5-yard line. Moves up the middle of the field. He gets to about the 26 before the Marion Local special teamers converge on him right there. It was Peyton Kramer with the stop. And St. Henry takes over, trailing 28-7 with just under 10.5 minutes left on your first Federal scoreboard.
Yeah, and if we haven't talked about it enough, it's another big situation here for St. Henry. Really, they've got to move quickly now and got to put points on the board in a hurry. So no holds barred here from here on out, really, for St. Henry.
Okay, St. Henry, yeah, they'll have to go to almost like a hurry up and pass almost every down. Kyle Stahl throws this one out. It's complete, and it's going to go to Paul. A flag comes in. The play goes to about the 40-yard line, and we have a flag down. They're going to call a penalty against Marion Local.
I was going to say that flag is way downfield, so it can't be holding, offensive holding. Well, it looks like maybe there's 2 flags now.
The flag was thrown in the secondary.
And then
there's a flag back where the pass was thrown. So we have 2 different penalties here. It's interesting, penalties didn't play any role at all in the first half. And in this half, the flags have been very prevalent, usually to St. Henry's detriment. Let's see how this shakes out. So the holding will be declined. Personal foul, roughing the passer against St. Henry, against Marion Local, will be accepted. So that gives them a little bit more. They're going to tack it on. Here, we're going to take a look at this.
Take a look at Kyle Stahl. Just gets hit in the back well after he had thrown the ball. So nice job once again from our camera crew to get a good look at that one.
Yes, that was, and they tacked that on to the end of the play, so that goes to the 45-yard line. Derek Chambers is our replay guy tonight, doing a super job of showing us these dramatic plays here in the second half of this game. So all told, that is a 29-yard play for St. Henry, and they're in Marion Local territory at the 45-yard line. Okay, Stahl back to pass again. Throws this one down the middle of the field. It is complete. It's going to go to Bender. He gets to about the 31 or 32-yard line. So that's a pickup of 13 yards and a first down for St. Henry.
Nice job by Bender to find the soft spot in the zone and just sit in it. I could see him flash his hands right up for Stahl. Hit me right now, and he did just that. A nice throw there. Something to keep a watch for. Number 16, Jeff Paul, is a wide receiver for St. Henry. Was the backup quarterback last year when Kyle Stahl got hurt, so maybe look for a trick play from him sometime here in this fourth quarter.
Okay, this is Stahl. Has to roll to his right. He's being flushed out of the pocket. Throws this into the middle of the field. Bender has it. Bender has it at the 20-yard line. Cuts back to the middle of the field to the 15, maybe to 11 or 12-yard line. Tremendous yardage after the catch by Jordan Bender. And that's going to be a pickup on the play of right around 21 yards.
Yeah, Bender really twisting and adjusting the ball into the air. Makes a nice job. Looked like the Marion Local defense thought he was going to go down by himself and puts a hand down. Take a look at the MAC Athletics replay. Stahl rolling. Finds Bender over the middle, and take a look here. It looks like they thought he was going down and instead able to stay up. So a big drive here in St. Henry's red zone. Need to capitalize on it.
Usually you're not supposed to throw late over the middle, but they got away with it that time. This is going to be Reichert. Flag comes in as he gets to about the 7 or 8 yard line. That was Adam Reichert. There's a pickup of 4 or 5 yards in the play, but a penalty marker down.
Yeah, definite holding. I could see it from up here, so that's going to come back.
St. Henry will be called for the hold, so good call, Garrett. Is going to come back. That 4 or 5 yard gain will be nullified.
Take a look at the top of your screen up here. Couldn't see it from that angle. A lot of jersey tugging there on.
I think that was
Matt Osterholt's jersey getting tugged, but it was up on the line of scrimmage. I think it was Dylan Brenning who was guilty on that one.
Okay, the ball back to the 19-yard line. It's a costly penalty. It's going to be 1st and 17 now. Okay, Stahl with it. Stahl throws to the right, incomplete. Osterholt was the intended receiver that time, and the pass a little bit too tall. It's going to be 2nd down, 2nd and 17 for the Redskins from right around the 19-yard line. Clock stopped with 9:11 left here in this game.
And really, St. Henry's moved the ball really well thus far on this drive. Started at their own 27-yard line, now have it down at the 17, and got the ball 1 minute 17 seconds ago. So they have moved quickly and gotten big chunks of yardage thus far. So a nice thing to see from them, down 3 scores.
So the ball actually at the 20-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd and 18. Have to see if the penalty has hurt the cause of St. Henry here, as it has earlier in this half. Okay, Stahl with it. Stahl throws us down the middle of the field. He's getting that. Schwieterman in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, St. Henry Redskins. Oh, a good-looking play that time at the 9:06 mark of this game. It's a 20-yard play. A 20-yard play from Stahl to Tyler Schwieterman to make our score 28-13.
Yeah, really, Schwieterman open down the middle of the field for a long time by himself. And Stahl throws a nice ball over the middle to him, and a nice pitching catch here for 20-yard touchdown.
So that was a drive of 77 yards, aided by a couple of penalties on Marion Local. And Alex Post will attempt the point after. Okay, here's the kick. It is up, and it is good. So 9:06 left in this game. Our score now, Marion Local 28, St. Henry 14. You're watching WOSN. Stay tuned to WOSN throughout the playoffs for the most comprehensive coverage of all of our local teams. Playoff coverage only on WOSN. So an impressive 73-yard drive that time for the St. Henry Redskins. Garrett overcoming some adversity, and that was a good-looking play on that touchdown connection between Stahl and Tyler Schwieterman.
Yeah, really a nice job by Stahl to recognize the defense, recognize the coverage, and know where his guys are going to be, and just hit Schwieterman right on the money for the touchdown. So if you're St. Henry, you got to be pleased with that drive, and if you're Marion Local, looking to take some time off the clock right here. And they're expecting the onside kick.
Okay, Post will kick this one deep, and it will go into the end zone. Boy, on this turf field, if you let a kick land, it's going to bounce forward usually and get big yardage right into the end zone. LCC found that out last week when they couldn't field 2 punts that cost them dearly, and that time you saw the ball land at the 6-yard line and bound right into the end zone.
Yeah, a nice hop from, I'm sure the rubber pellets under the turf helped that ball scoot a little more than it would on a normal field.
Okay, 28-14, and Marion Local wants to burn some clock here now. We have 9 minutes left, just over 9 minutes to go, and the Flyers lead at 28-14, trying to win another regional championship.
If you're St. Henry, you've got to play man-to-man coverage on the outside and stack the box. Marion Local's not going to throw the ball unless they absolutely have to.
Okay, Berkey with it. He spins forward. He's going to get about 5 yards. So Adam Berkey with the run that time. And a lot of people look at Berkey as a passer, but he's been a very effective runner this year with over 800 yards on the season coming into this game.
Yeah, and he averages 5.6 yards a carry, 14 touchdowns coming in as well. Has one thus far here tonight, and definitely a capable runner. And that's helped with the diversity of Marion Local's offense. Traditionally under Tim Goodwin, they've been an I formation, turn around and hand the ball off, and they've gone to a little more spread look. They have better athletes on the outside than they have in the past.
Okay, a 2nd and 5 situation for Marion Local now at their own 25-yard line. Here's the pitch to Guttemiller. Guttemiller cuts forward, gets to the 30-yard line, gets to about the 31 or 32-yard line. So that's a 7-yard pickup for Marion Local. And J.C. Guttemiller, he's a sophomore, listed at 5'10 and 165. And boy, this kid, he gets a lot of mileage out of that body, I'm telling you.
He does. He does a nice job not taking very many hits either. He's a guy that's always going forward. He's a guy that's very shifty and eludes guys and never really gets hit really squarely, and that helps in the longevity of him carrying the ball as many times as he had. 207 carries coming into tonight.
Okay, at the 31-yard line here, Berkey showing the veteran move here, letting that play clock wind down. You don't see some guys at the Division I level do that.
Yep.
And there's just a simple dive to the up back. I think it was Keller. He gets maybe 2 or 3 to right around the 33, 34-yard line.
And some guys, not every stadium has play clocks like they do here at Harmon Field. But not everybody knows that the back judge raises his hand when there's 5 seconds left on the play clock. And for Berkey to even know where the play clocks are is impressive, and to just stare at it knowing there's no need for me to snap this ball before 2 or 3 seconds left on the play clock. Nice job, nice clock management, good coaching from Marion Local.
Okay, it's going to be a 2nd down, and we'll call it a long 7. The 34-yard line for Marion Local. Okay, he's going to keep the ball after the play action fake. Gets across the 34, the 35-yard line, gets to right around the 38. He utilizes that 6'6" frame to lean forward, pick up maybe 4 or 5 yards, gets to the 39-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down, and we're calling a long 2. They got to get just over the 41 for a 1st down. So we have 6:40 left in this game on your first Federal scoreboard.
So big play here for the St. Henry defense. Still respecting the pass, playing a cover 3 defense right now, but as you see now, putting everybody up towards the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 2 from the 39. Keller and Guttemiller, they compose the I formation. Ball in the far half.
Okay, Guttemiller on the pitch to the right, cuts upfield. Guttemiller's got room. He's getting to about the 45-yard line. So that is another big 3rd down conversion for the Flyers. That's a pickup of right around 6 yards in the play for J.C. Guttemiller. And I'm going to consult my radio buddies here to see just the type of yardage he's had tonight. He's in the midst of a huge statistical night.
He's got that 76-yard touchdown run certainly helps in getting over the century mark. Probably hasn't carried the ball as much maybe as I would have expected him to. They've done a nice job getting the ball to Hunter Wilker on speed sweeps. Did a nice job keeping the ball in Berkey's hands as well. Used Keller as a fullback more than I've seen them do thus far this season.
So at the 45-yard line, it's going to be 1st down here. And this is Berkey, and he's going to be stopped for no gain on this play. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line. Well, one thing Marion Locals wanted to do on this drive is possess the football and burn time. They started this drive at the 9:06 mark, Garrett, and they're already have held this ball for almost 4 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm sure they love just watching that clock continue to tick over and over and over again, and now play clock just starts, so it'll probably be under 5 minutes by the time they snap this next one, and so the clock just continues to tick and tick and tick, and getting to the point now where St. Henry's going to have to consider using timeouts.
Yes, they have 3. They have their 3 timeouts. They have their full allotment, and being down 2 scores really compounds their problems here. 2nd down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Okay, this is Berkey. He's going to keep the ball, leans forward, gets to the 50-yard line. Berkey's still on his feet, surges forward, and he's going to fall down at about the 45. I think he's got a 1st down.
I think you're right, Mike. getting thrown down across the 45-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a first down from our vantage point, at least.
At the 45-yard line, yes, it is a first down. So Berkey picks up 10 yards on that play. Fake to his running back, and this turned upfield himself, and he picked up 10 yards there. So now with under 5 minutes remaining, Marion Local just grinding this out, and St. Henry seeing themselves dying a slow death here as the Marion Local offense just stays in the field and burns this clock as we're down to 4:40 left on your first Federal scoreboard.
Well, there's nothing more demoralizing than knowing what they're going to do. Everybody in the place knows that Marion Local is going to run the ball, and they're still getting 10 yards a run. There's really just nothing more demoralizing, knowing what they're going to do, and they're still beating you.
Okay, this is Guttemiller. He turns upfield, surges forward across the 40 to about the 39-yard line. That's a pickup of 6 yards right there. As Guttemiller got past the first line of defense, and he ends up being tripped up by Dylan Bruning, but not before he gains about 6 yards.
As a sophomore, you think, I'm going to get as many yards as I can, things like that, and just to have the smart to make a concerted effort to step and keep the ball in bounds and work it back towards the middle of the field so you don't even have a chance to go out of bounds. Nice football smarts there by J.C. Gottemore to cut it back in and keep that clock moving.
2nd down and 3. They're at just inside the St. Henry 39-yard line. Under 3:45 left in this contest on the first Federal scoreboard. Okay, here's Guttemiller. Spin move, and he's going to be stopped at right around the 38 or 39-yard line, and St. Henry's going to take a timeout. So while they discuss things, we will step out as well. Right now, Marion Local has the lead at 28-14 from Harmon Field. And welcome back, everybody. Our scoreboard is brought to you tonight by the First Federal Bank. Bank with people you know and trust. The First Federal Bank. Proud supporters of WOSN and TV44 Sports for many, many years. So Jeff Starkey took the timeout. Garrett and I just mentioned that they were going to have to start taking him. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for Marion Local, just inside the St. Henry 39-yard line. J.C. Guttemiller unofficially 167 yards in this game. Okay, Berkey with it. Berkey is going to sweep to his right. Looking down the field, he is going to throw it, and it's incomplete. It is incomplete. That pass was intended for Austin Albers, but it was too tall. And now Marion Local faces 4th down. That stops the clock. 3.5 minutes left.
Yeah, and I don't think Tim Goodwin is out past the hash marks, and he's not yelling at the refs. He's yelling at Adam Berkey. What are you doing? He had the receiver open there for a while and just tried to string the ball out, and instead threw an incomplete pass, and that'll stop the clock.
Okay, interesting call here from Marion Local as they have the ball inside the St. Henry 39-yard line. 4th down, 4th and 3. Adam Berkey, the QB. He's going to turn it upfield. Berkey surges forward. This depends on the spot.
I think he's short.
This all depends on the spot here. He is tackled at the 35-yard line. They're going to spot the ball just short of it. And from our vantage point, he is short. Good call, Garrett Seawright. He is short, and St. Henry has held. So with 3:25 left in the football game, the Redskins get it back, trailing 28-14. So if a high school team has a version of a hurry-up offense, Garrett, they're going to have to implement it right here.
Yeah, ball to own 35-yard line. They moved quickly on their last drive, and with Marion Local taking that much time off the clock, almost 6 minutes, they're going to have to move quickly and spare those timeouts as well.
Yeah, 5 minutes and 41 seconds that Marion Local burned right there, so that was as effective as anything else. So with 3:25 to go, St. Henry with it, trailing by 2 touchdowns. Throwing down the middle of the field, incomplete. That pass was intended for St. Henry's Jeff Paul, and just a little bit too tall for everybody, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Redskins.
I like the play call going to Paul over the middle. He's a 6'2", 175-pound wide receiver. One of the bigger wide receivers that St. Henry has, going to him over the middle. Nice design play there, just a bit out of his reach.
2nd down and 10 for the Redskins from their own 35-yard line.
Flyers showing blitz.
2 receivers to either side of the field. Stahl looks to his left, throws this one out. It is complete to Bender. Bender gets to the 48-yard line of Marion Local. That's a 17-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Nice job finding Jordan Bender. One of our G8 Windsor and Son keys to the game was to get the ball to Jordan Bender, and that's exactly what they've done so far here tonight. Going to need to get a steady dose of him here running this hurry-up offense.
Redskins at the 48-yard line. 3:14 remaining, clock running. Stalls in shotgun formation, again looks to his left, throws this one out, incomplete, intended for Osterholt.
Tough catch from Matt Osterholt to make, a little bit behind him, having to adjust the ball in the air, knowing he's going to get hit just a bit out of his reach, though.
So that puts the ball back at the 48-yard line, 2nd down and 10 for the Redskins, as that pass was a little bit behind Osterholt. And we'll see what they do here. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 1 running back with Kyle Stahl, but the running game is pretty much forsaken here in this situation. Okay, Kyle Stahl looks to his left. He's going to lob this one out, looking for Schwederman, and it is caught by Schwederman.
Wow.
Caught by Schwederman. How about that play? He took it right away from Berkey.
Looked like Berkey was going down with it, and Schwederman just yanks it right out of his hands. What a play there by Tyler Schwederman. Just a fantastic individual effort there. Redskins not done just quite yet. What a play there by Tyler Schwederman.
That covered 33 yards as Schwederman basically stole that ball away from Berkey, who had that lined up for an interception. Okay, Stahl throws this one to the right. It's going to be incomplete. That contact was behind the line of scrimmage. I don't think that would be a penalty, as they tried to set up a little screen that time to Reichert. Pass is incomplete, 2nd down.
Flyers bring the blitz there, and everybody on the defensive line from Marion Local didn't recognize it, and would have been a big play there, except Reichert Osterholt brought down in the backfield.
We're going to take a look at that long pass play to Schwederman. Right here, Garrett.
Yeah, just look on the right side of your screen. Berkey goes up and gets it, and Schwederman just rips it right out of his hands. What a play. Just can't say enough about that individual effort right there.
Boy, we have seen some amazing plays here tonight. Okay, Stahl throwing to the left side. It is complete to Osterholt. He gets to about the 10, and Matt had to reach back and get that one. That's a 5-yard pickup. Berkey on the stop. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 for St. Henry. The clock running. We'll have 2.5 minutes left under that.
Nobody deep for Marion Local, so look for the quick slants here.
Okay, this slant here, and it goes to Paul. It is a touchdown. Boy, what a quick drive that time. It's a completion to Jeff Paul at the 2:24 mark.
1 minute and 1 second drive for St. Henry, a 65-yard touchdown drive, a 10-yard touchdown strike to Jeff Paul. Nice job there by St. Henry.
Boy, and the big-time arm shown that time by Kyle Stahl. He threw that one on a rope, and a little slant to Jeff Paul, 10 yards on the play, and that makes it 28-20. Alex Post will attempt the point after. The hold is down, this kick is up, and it is good. So with 2:24 left in this game, our score now, Marion Local 28 and St. Henry 21. You're watching WOSN. We're back, everybody, at Harmon Field, where we have high drama unfolding as we've had 2 touchdowns scored by the St. Henry Redskins. And 2 touchdowns scored here in the last 7 minutes of action. That was a quick 1-minute drive, as Garrett said. So with 2:24 left, St. Henry is now trailing 28-21. And we'll have to see what decision they make here as far as if they go for an onside kick. It looks like they will, as they have all their players aligned to the left of kicker Alex Post. And they still have 2 timeouts left as well. Okay, Alex Post. He puts a little bit too much leg into this one.
I like the idea of trying to pooch it up in the air and letting your guys go getting it, but just a little too much oomph on that one.
That flew out of bounds by about 15 yards. As they tried the diagonal kick there, the onside kick, if you will, and really none of the St. Henry kids had any chance to get it. So the ball is going to be spotted at the 36-yard line. And it's going to be 1st down, though. So St. Henry has to come up with a defensive stop and utilize their 2 timeouts here. So we'll see what Marion Local dials up here offensively. If they can make a 1st down, they win this game. This is Guttemiller on the pitch. Guttemiller moves forward, gets to about the 39. Timeout taken by St. Henry. So that's 2:18 left. That play took about 6 seconds. Guttemiller picked up 3 on that sweep to the left, and the ball will be at the 39-yard line with a 2nd down and 7.
If St. Henry gets the ball back, it's going to be under a minute and a half to play, probably closer to a minute 15. So big plays needed here. Got to keep Marion Local at the line of scrimmage or get them a stop for a loss, because they're going to go for it on 4th down if they get the opportunity. So big plays here for St. Henry on the defensive side of the ball. You know Marion Local's going to run it. You've got to try to stack the box and just get a stop right here.
Now, the St. Henry has 1 timeout left. Their defensive coach is talking to the kids right now. The ball's at the 39-yard line. And Tim Goodwin and his offensive staff discussing strategy with their youngsters. We'll see what the type of play they dial up here. Well, we've had a lot of tremendous action here tonight. Looked like Marion Local had this one really under control and in the bag when they got to 28-7. St. Henry looked to be a demoralized team.
Well, after the 76-yard touchdown run on 2nd and 31, it felt like, you know, there's no way St. Henry comes back from this. And give them credit. Things have not gone their way. They've fought through adversity and played a nice 4th quarter here.
Playing their defense very close to the line of scrimmage here. This is Guttemiller, and he's stopped at the 41. He picks up 2, and St. Henry uses their last timeout. So Guttemiller now nearing the 180-yard mark on the night. And Garrett mentioned that 76-yard touchdown run on a 2nd and 31 call, looming very large now. 2:14 left. St. Henry out of timeouts, and Marion Local is going to be faced with a 3rd and 5. They'll have to get to the 46-yard line for the 1st down. If they do make a 1st down, that's it. This game will be over with. They can just run out the clock. If they don't make a 1st down, St. Henry still has a chance.
3rd and right around 5 for Marion Local. We'll see if it's 4-down territory by the play call that they make. If they, I mean, you've got to keep the ball on the ground here, I would think. But Tim Goodwin always, I've seen Marion Local, I think this is the 3rd or 4th time that I've seen them this year. And there's just always something during one game where he does something out of the realm of everybody's mind, where everybody thinks, hey, they're going to run it, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and he just does something completely off the wall that works every time. So don't be shocked to see Marion Local put the ball in the air here, a play action pass or something like that. Anything is open to Tim Goodwin on 3rd and 5 with the game on the line.
The strategy has been discussed. We'll see what the play call is here at the 41-yard line. It's 3rd down and 5 for the defending state champs in Division 6. Berkey with the ball. Berkey turns it upfield. He is hit, and he's going to be stopped short. He gets to about the 43-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and about 2 or 3 yards to go for Marion Local.
Like the play call from Marion Local, trying to get to the outside. 1, it takes a lot of time, and 2, probably gives you your best opportunity. You've got your 2 best players going to the outside, both with the opportunity to get the ball. So nice play call there. 4th and 3, and they're going to go for it. Or probably try to get St. Henry to jump off sides.
Well, and Garrett, I think they're going to let the play clock wind down and then maybe take a timeout of their own. It's 4th and 3. The ball's at the 43-yard line, and Tim Goodwin's going to let the play clock and the game clock wind down. The game clock's now under a minute and a half, and they will take a timeout. We're going to step out as well. Right now, Marion Local has the lead at 28-21. Okay, the timeout taken by Marion Local. 1:28 left in this game. And it looks like they're going to punt. Dustin Reithman's back in punt formation.
Something to keep in mind, Alaric Keller and Adam Berkey are the 2 up men for Marion Local. So 2 guys that can run with the ball, 1 that can throw.
Okay, here's the snap. Keller has it. It's an end-over-end boot. The ball hits. And it's going to get a big roll here inside the 15-yard line to about the 14. So that was going to be a punt of right around 43 yards. So long field to go here for St. Henry. One thing about this turf, if you don't catch a punt, it's going to get a positive forward roll almost every time. And that was a 43-yard punt. It's going to come to the 16-yard line. St. Henry's out of timeouts with 1:17 to go. So they're going to go to their hurry-up offense. Kyle Stahl, his team scored in their last possession on a 1-minute drive. And we'll see what they do here.
No timeouts to keep in mind as well.
Okay, Stahl in the shotgun. Throws this one out. It is complete to Jeff Paul. He gets out of bounds at about the 25-yard line, maybe a little bit beyond it. So that's a pickup of right around 9 or 10 yards. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They're going to spot it at the 25. And it's going to be 2nd down and 1. 1:12 left. Stahl's in the shotgun, has 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers in tight to the right. Okay, Kyle Stahl's going to look to his left, throws this one. It is complete. I think this is Bender, and he has a first down at about the 28 or 29. Yes, Jordan Bender. Only a pickup of about 4 yards, but that was enough for the first down. High school football, the clock is stopped till they reset the chains. Now they'll start things back up. Just over a minute left. Kyle Stahl has some time. Throws this one long down the field. He's got a man. It's Osterholt. And Osterholt has the football. He's at the 35-yard line. Osterholt at the 30-yard line. Still on his feet at the 25. Matt Osterholt gets down to about the 18-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 53 yards on that play. Down the sidelines it went to Osterholt in a brilliant cutback move to the middle of the field.
What a great job by Osterholt to get to the outside there on the sideline. Fantastic job by the St. Henry Redskins. Marion Local calls timeout. 50 seconds left. What a fantastic fourth quarter we've seen.
Oh, this has been a tremendous football game. Marion Local takes timeout. We're going to keep things right here. That play covered 53 yards to Matt Osterholt. He caught it down the sidelines. Then he cut back down to the middle of the field, and he got inside the 20. They spotted at the 18-yard line. Clock is stopped with 50 seconds left. So now, Garrett, really, I don't know if time's that big of a factor.
No.
Because first of all, let's take a look at the MAC athletes replay.
Yeah, take a look at your left side of your screen. Stahl looking at the right side the whole time. And when he looks left, he recognizes immediately Osterholt has his man beat by 20 yards. And just doing a nice job getting back towards the middle of the field, making guys miss, picking up those extra yards. A great job by Matt Osterholt there. Fantastic job from Kyle Stahl to look through his progression, see to the right side that there's nothing there. Look back to the left and see Matt Osterholt running down the sideline by himself. Yeah,
now with 50 seconds to go, if Kyle Stahl can avoid a sack, they can run pretty much what they want to here. At the 18-yard line, Kyle Stahl looks to his right, fade pattern into the end zone, looking for Bender, and it's incomplete. Really good coverage there by Marion Local as they had defensive backs in the area. I think that was
J.C. Gottamiller on the coverage.
Gottamiller on the coverage, and he was back there along with Berkey, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Take a look at the MAC Athletics replay here. Just a jump ball for Bender, 5'11", J.C. Gottamiller, 5'10", and just a nice job going up there to get it. Okay,
2nd and 10 now for the Redskins, and they're at the 18-yard line. Looking for a tying touchdown here. They're down at 1 point, 28-7. Kyle Stahl has to throw this one out to his right. He's looking for Schwederman, and it's incomplete. That time the pressure, they were able to get close to Kyle Stahl that time, and that was Alaric Keller coming in, and that's going to make it 3rd down.
Yeah, St. Henry going for the touchdown on the last 2 plays. Really just need to focus on getting the first down right here.
They need to get to the 8-yard line for the first down. So Jeff Starkey gives Jeff Paul a play, and let's see what St. Henry has in mind here. 3rd down and 10. They got the ball at the 18-yard line. There's 40 seconds left.
Flyers with just one deep high safety. It's Adam Berkey, so man-to-man coverage underneath. Look like they're bringing blitz.
Okay, Stahl has it. Stahl's looking down the middle of the field. It is incomplete. That was intended for Jeff Paul. The pass was a little bit too tall for everybody, and it's incomplete, and St. Henry's down to their final play.
Alaric Keller blitzing off the left side of the St. Henry line. Stopped just momentarily, thought maybe it was a screen because Stahl never looked at him, and the ball goes out of the back of the end zone. J.C. Gottamiller almost with the interception.
Boy, the huge crowd here. Both cheering sections on their feet right now as the game's going to come down to this play right here. St. Henry at the 18-yard line. It's 4th and 10. Kyle Stahl in the shotgun. Most of the receivers to the left side. He's going to throw to the right. Fade pattern here. They're looking for Bender, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. Incomplete on the play. I think it was Guttemiller who's done it all tonight, fighting that time with Bender. They tried that pattern earlier, and the pass is incomplete. So they had all the receivers to the left but one, and that was Bender. And he and Guttemiller fought for that football in the corner of the end zone, and it falls incomplete. And it looks like Marion Local has withstood this dramatic rally by St. Henry.
Yeah, take a look at the MAC Athletics replay stall. Going to Bender the entire time, and a great position by J.C. Gottemore. Almost a fantastic play by Jordan Bender. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Flyers are going to take over, take a couple of knees, and seal this one away.
And he'll bring him up for the 18. He'll take a knee.
And that is going to do it. Wow, what a game this was. The St. Henry Redskins and the Marion Local Flyers, like two heavyweight fighters, toe-to-toe, slinging leather at each other. Marion Local seemingly had this game under control at 28-7, but St. Henry stages the dramatic comeback.
You have to give it to the Redskins. They fought adversity the entire second half. That drive stopped on controversial penalties. They just fought back. They were down 3 scores to even get it back to 7 points and have an opportunity to win. A fantastic job by them. Absolutely nothing to hang your head about if you're a St. Henry Redskin, and showing just fantastic respect to Marion Local. And I'm sure they're all telling the Flyers right now, go win the state title.
Well, Garrett, this game had a little bit of everything. St. Henry got off the quick lead at 7-0. Then the Marion Local seemed to have control of the game at 21-7. And then they went ahead 28-7 on that incredible 76-yard touchdown run by J.C. Guttemiller. And then they ran like, when it was 28-14, they ran like 6 minutes off the clock on their possession.
Forever.
But then St. Henry comes back and scores quickly. Then they get a defensive stop. And it ended up coming down to the final series of downs here, where St. Henry got the ball inside the 20. After that, though, they couldn't complete a pass.
Yeah, you got to wonder if maybe, obviously hindsight's 20/20. You got to wonder if maybe St. Henry does things over again and doesn't go for the touchdown 4 straight times. But just a fantastic effort to try to get back into the ball game. Just you can't say enough about St. Henry, the way they fought back in the 4th quarter. They should be absolutely proud of themselves. And Marion Local hangs on and is going to move on.
Yep, they'll go to the Final Four for yet another football season. So congratulations to the Flyers. They will advance to 11-2 on the year, and the St. Henry closes out their year at 9-4. So Garrett, it was fun working with you. Our first game together, and we certainly had a memorable one, didn't we?
Yes, we did. One we'll look back to next week, and when one local team moves on to the state finals, and just a fantastic football game tonight at Wapakoneta.
Okay, before we go, we'd like to thank Brad Rex, Mike Watt, and all the good folks here at Wapakoneta's Harmon Field for hosting WOSN, yet another memorable playoff game that has taken place on this field, one that people will be talking about for a long time. So, once again, our final score here tonight, it was Marion Local 28 and St. Henry 21. For Garrett and our crew, this is Mike Shep. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Have a good evening and a good weekend from all of us at WOSN.